Listen, your savings account is robbing you blind. But don't worry, I found out a way how to make my money work for me in my sleep, and I can help you do the exact same thing. Now, this isn't no get rich quick scheme. This isn't no pyramid scheme. This isn't something just trust me situation. This is legit, and this is something that your every average day person can implement in their lives, and they can really get to a bag. This isn't a short-term play. It's a long-term play. There's a promo going on right now, so you definitely want to jump on it before the price goes up because this is too valuable. The link is in the description, and hey, let's get our money up. Let's get. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another show where we talk about everything under the sun. As long as we get back to the money, real conversations, and real solutions. I'm your host, Courtney Egger, and I got the crew with me. I got Macaroni Tony, Unbiasedly Raw, and I got Mimi. What's good with y'all?
What's poppin', twin?
How's it going?
Hey,
What's going on with y'all? How y'all feeling, man?
What's up?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Ooh, that boy Banana Boat shouted today. I feel you.
Like that Laffy Taffy. Hey.
I feel it. I don't know what Big Head Marcus ass at, but he'll be here when he pop in. You know what I'm saying? You know he be struggle streaming. You feel me? But he'll be here.
He put that swing order in.
Yeah, he just texted me now. He said, "Hey, I'm getting in. I'm getting in right now." So he'll pop in. But listen, before we get started, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification, and make sure you share this with your family and friends. To listen, we want to get more people over here so we can run these numbers up over here on this channel. All right. So, y'all ready to get started? Y'all ready to go ahead and get started with this icebreaker?
Let's do it.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna start off a little. I guess you could call it a little intense. We're gonna start off a little on edge today. Just because we want to talk about this ICE situation that's been going on in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So, have y'all heard about what's been going on? Pretty sure y'all.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I've been hearing it.
Been hearing it? Okay, well, shit, we're gonna go ahead and get into it now. Before I'm gonna play two videos. The first one I'm gonna play. Apparently, there's this ABC community woman. She's basically saying that Renee Goode was shot simply because she was queer. I want to hear her full thoughts. I haven't seen this full video either. I don't know if y'all have saw it either, but I'm gonna play it. After that, we'll tap over to the next video, and then we'll kind of dive in and dissect it a little bit.
Here comes
we ain't gonna spend too much time on it though, but we gonna talk about it. All right. So
Marcus, welcome.
Hey. Can y'all hear me?
Let's rock out, bro.
He shot her because she was queer. He shot her because she was queer. You can see so clearly. I didn't think that it was like that before, but when you see the footage, he shot her because she was queer. And you voted for this. He shot her because she was queer.
All right, now let me jump over here to this. now that we've seen that, now let's go ahead and jump over here to this.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Is this that's all right? That's the person. I thought it was like another one. So is this one that she was talking about got shot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and dive in.
Shocking new video has been released from the cell phone of the ICE agent who shot Renee Nicole Goode in Minneapolis. Jonathan Ross's footage, which was obtained by Alpha News, offers a whole new perspective on the deadly encounter, revealing Renee's wife Rebecca antagonizing ICE agents just moments before Renee peeled off, clipping the agent, prompting him to open fire.
Go ahead. Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Whoa!
The new first-person clip comes as various angles of the incident have been analyzed by Americans around the country, dividing the nation as to whom to blame. Viral video filmed by a witness that spread across social media soon after the shooting captured Goode's SUV idling across a residential street where ICE agents were conducting an immigration operation. An officer approached her door and ordered her out. She reversed briefly, then began to drive while turning to her right, prompting the agent, since identified as Ross, to jump out of the way and fire 3 shots into the windshield and then the window as it passed. Other surveillance video obtained by CNN also captured the moment leading up to Goode's death, showing her plum-colored SUV pulling into frame and then letting out a passenger before making a turn perpendicular to the street, seemingly in an attempt to block traffic on the road where ICE had been operating. While protests have erupted across the nation, according to the Trump administration, there should be no question as to who is at fault. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem said the officer, a 10-year veteran of the agency, had acted in self-defense and was justified in opening fire, and that Goode was part of a mob of agitators attempting to thwart ICE's efforts in enforcing President Trump's immigration crackdown. Vice President Vance firmly echoed that message in a press briefing on Thursday, January 8th.
The reason this woman is dead is because she tried to ram somebody with her car, and that guy acted in self-defense. That is why she lost her life, and that is the tragedy.
In any case, the shooting poured gasoline on the long, smoldering tensions between federal immigration agents and protesters who have fought back, at times violently, against the presence of agencies like ICE enforcing the law in their communities.
All right, so my voice cracking and shit. What are y'all thoughts on that, man?
Well, the first lady, I mean, here we go with the white liberal tears. I mean, all she said repeatedly was they killed her because she was queer. They killed her because she said it like, I don't know, 15 times. I don't know what her point was other than that. But I mean, it's quite obvious that that woman, I mean, at first, when I first saw the video, I wasn't sure, because it seemed like he might have been tapped. But then when you saw his POV video, the point of view video, you could clearly hear that he was hit by that car. Like it was like boom, boom. Like you could hear he was hit. There was no question that he was hit. So in that situation, I mean, I'm a gun-toting patriot myself. I don't know that I wouldn't have at least shot towards the car. You never know what you're going to do in a situation like that, whether you would, panic or what. But the man, they said that he had already experienced this once before with another, during another migrant type situation where he got stitches and he got dragged a few feet or whatever. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I would do, but I definitely would have shot something. I don't know if I would have necessarily pointed it at her head or face, but who knows what you would do in that type of situation. I think that she absolutely put herself in that situation, and I don't know that she deserved to die, but she definitely caused it herself. And I don't have any sympathy for her or her, was that her husband or girlfriend? I don't know.
Her wife.
I mean, they were saying that, the girl was, that her children were left without a mother. I beg to differ. They definitely have a mother left. Isn't there's some woman there? I mean, I don't know if those were her kids or not. I don't feel sympathy for her at all. She shouldn't have been there. She shouldn't have put herself in that situation. I mean, who has time to sit and protest all day? Dusty broke people. I don't know, but I don't feel sympathy at all for her. At all.
What up, Ash? Good with your mama?
Hi. How are you guys?
Hi, Ashley.
Hi.
You can see the tan on her. You can see the tan from that trip.
The tan,
refreshed, feeling good.
She refreshed.
She made it back. We thought you got locked up.
I thought she turned into a passport girl.
don't blame me.
But she was there too long. Here you go.
I
It's
don't know.
not all that I'm in.
We ain't hear from you in a while. I was about to put an APB out at the embassy.
I was in Thailand for a month. I told you guys I was leaving a long time.
Facts.
No, you did.
Yeah.
I was just making sure you still all right.
I'm good. I was posting a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a micro.
Yeah. I was enjoying myself.
As you should.
Thank you.
Anybody's got any thoughts on this?
I feel the same as Mimi, but I can't say that I don't feel sympathy, but I do believe that he didn't have to shoot. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like Mimi said, you never know in those situations, like how those people are in those situations all the time and how it escalates. So it's kind of one of those things where we looking at it right then and there and what it was, and like, okay, he could have did differently. But all those other situations, because from what my understanding is, she is like the leader of convoys that go do this all the time.
Right.
So he might run into those type of people all the time, and it might get violent or whatever. I don't know, but I can't say that she deserved. I can't say that she deserved to got shot because from what I saw, if he did get hit, from what I saw, I haven't seen all these different viewpoints, but from what I saw, it was like, yeah, it looked like she could have ran him over, but he got out the way and he shot. Like, I don't know. That is one of those things, and at the same time, I don't know what kind of jurisdiction that ICE agents have. Like, when I did the research, from my understanding, they don't have the same jurisdiction as like cops. Like that, they can only engage in immigration situations that they have to do that. But if they engage in somebody that's not an immigrant, they have to have a warrant. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, so on a technical, we can talk about how we feel, but I was like, on a law level, if what I'm saying is true, unless there's some other information, he would be in the wrong because he shot a sibling. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I do agree she shouldn't have been there. I understand people, they feel like what immigration is doing is wrong. That's how they feel. But just because I feel some type of way, I can't interrupt government officials from doing their job that's coming from a higher level of power, saying that they need to go do it. So if you feel like it's wrong or not.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. I think I don't think to me the lady they show any sort of like threat, like she was gonna do something as far as like she had a gun in the car or some other stuff like that. I know she sped off and almost hit the dude. I think he could have jumped out the way and not had to shoot her. But again, I mean, some of these people take it as a learning lesson. Hey, these people ain't this ain't like kiddie shit. Like if an officer or some federal agent tells you what to do, you need to fucking do it. Like, I mean, I was watching one other podcast. This dude, he does the same thing. He goes out and protest, but as soon as someone tells him what to do, he's gonna fucking do it. Like, it's not gonna be no, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna push the law until see, like, you know, something happens. I mean, honestly, I don't know what goes through these people's head. Like if something happens, they feel like they're gonna be praised and all this other shit, and you know they'll go down as, you know, some hero. You ain't even get to live to see this shit. So I don't know it's stupid as fuck to me. Just do what the fuck they tell you to do. Get the hell out of there. Those goddamn people that they're protesting for don't give a fuck about them. Like not two shits. If they can choose between you and them, your ass is gone. Like, and I don't understand why they doing this stuff. So yeah, bro. I mean, it's sad that she, you know, lost her life, but I mean, people need to pay attention to, especially people exactly like her. These people ain't playing.
Right.
Yeah, so for me, there was always a saying when I was growing up, you know, if you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the street. She shouldn't have been blocking traffic to fucking begin with. Now, I've been seeing people over here, everybody mad at ICE, anything tied to Trump, people want to be mad at, but it's like, where's the fucking logic? I don't know if growing up in the hood or whatever in my early years got me tainted or whatever, but we had jump out boys and shit since Slam before time. Niggas been going through this shit since forever. Motherfuckers know it don't matter what branch of law enforcement and what you think they can and can't do. If you want to make it home at night, avoid areas where those motherfuckers is at. These are people that have weapons, they have guns. You don't know who's who. They still a regular fucking human being like you. Motherfucker probably didn't get his dick sucked all month. He got aggression and shit built up and whatever. He waiting to take it out on somebody. you want to be out here blocking traffic. No. People was arguing with me on my Facebook for like a week and a half about this shit till I just stopped responding because I ain't got time to be dealing with bullshit, especially when people is local to me. Like if you want to have a conversation and you within fucking the vicinity of my city, we can meet up in person and do this over some damn beer and some wings. I ain't got time to be typing on the net. Motherfuckers be getting shit misconstrued and all that. At point blank, you were taught to respect authority. If by any chance you don't want to respect authority, avoid authority. Don't be where the fuck they at. But no, you willy-nilly got up off your ass, left the house, drug your girl over there, and y'all were over here out in traffic, playing in traffic, and y'all felt how felt to play Frogger in real life. So whether the motherfucker got hit or whatever, whether he pulled a Jadakiss and he Eurostepped the German Ruger and whatever, it don't matter. If you was on the sidewalk protesting and you just let them people pass, it would have been okay. The problem with these protests is everybody want to be white Jesus. Y'all done hit black Jesus for centuries. Y'all got this white Jesus and y'all think white people supposed to say the word. The motherfuckers y'all protesting for is still embezzling money while you broke. You at the food stamp line. They just calling the homie and getting plugged in. They don't even go down to the office to get their stamps. So my thing is, I'm not saying that it's right or wrong that Buddy shot. I don't know. Just like Mimi said, you can't say how somebody gonna react to it in the heat of the moment. I'm not gonna say he right or wrong. What I can say is if she wasn't there to begin with, it would have been a different conversation. Y'all motherfuckers need to get the fuck out the street because at the same time, all these people on the pod are damn near like family to me. If one of them is hurt, if Courtney hurt, Mimi hurt, Ashley hurt, Marcus hurt, Macaroni hurt, and I got a whip, and I'm trying to get them to the hospital, and you in the street, I'm gonna just have to take them charges. You get smacked, because why the fuck are you there? There's a sidewalk, there's a bike lane. Get the fuck out the street. It's back when they was protesting, the Mexicans was protesting in Cali. Motherfuckers blocked the street off. Somebody got ran over. The emergency service couldn't get there because motherfuckers weren't getting out the street fast enough. Protests. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing that we got in this country. But keep that shit in front of the federal buildings. Hell, go to the motherfucking front lawn at their house. Tell them that they can't have no rest until you can rest. Wake them niggas up out their sleep like y'all singing Christmas carols. But get the fuck out the street. Then you over here, you know these people got guns. You pulling up to a situation where you know it's guns there. We done watch videos of retired military members coming back to the country and getting harassed by regular ass cops. Motherfuckers draw down and got them at gunpoint. The motherfucker, the only reason you got a job is because this motherfucker went overseas and did some shit. Right, wrong, or indifferent.
I kind of want to know how they knowing where they at. You see what I'm saying? Like,
hold on. Let Ash go real quick. Let Ash go real quick. Ash, what you got on this?
Up what you guys are saying. I haven't seen this video yet.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
I have not.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
she was eating fresh fruit and drinking the fire.
That's happened in the past 30 days. She's been gone.
That's facts. That's facts.
Well, it sounds like some ICE murdered somebody. They happen to be LGBTQIA. It sounds like she wasn't supposed to be where she is. She's now passed away. She attempted to run over ICE or something.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. That's
so she stopped and was blocking traffic. ICE was trying to see what's to her. Her girlfriend was actually standing outside the car. As they started approaching her, you know, they pretty much telling her to get out the vehicle or whatever. She was.
Was this that one white lady who died? Mm-hmm. I heard about it, but I didn't know exactly what happened.
Oh yeah. Hey, like Mazi said, I gotta take it up with God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My thoughts. I don't know the full story, so honestly, I can't get you on this one. You know, I go hard for the gays and the gays. I don't fuck with ICE. I don't like that man. So right now, I don't have anything to say. I don't know.
You sound like a. Hey, you know what? I hope black people look at this shit and see how stupid it sounds. Because she said the only reason they did it because she's queer versus the shit you actually did. Oh. You know what I mean? Like, like these motherfuckers get ripped out of the car. They like refuse to do what the fuck they gotta do, and then like it's because I'm black. Oh, motherfucker, because you fucking following the law. Like this, when she said this cool shit, it sounded so stupid. Like, do you not? Are you for real? Like, get out of here, man.
I don't even know why. Oh, my
I'm,
fault.
I'm sorry. I just want. I don't know if you guys heard about. I find this very interesting that it's being. This has been that Black people aren't more outraged about incidents that happen that are very similar. I don't know if you heard about this incident that just the cop was just found not guilty, but a young woman in Ohio, her name was Takaya Young. She was pregnant and stealing from the liquor store, and she went outside, got in the cop followed her outside. She got in her car. She was like, "What are you gonna do? You're gonna hit me? I mean, you're gonna shoot me?" And then she got in her vehicle and started driving towards him, and he shot her and she died. And he was found not guilty yesterday. Day before yesterday, he was found not guilty because it was proven that it wasn't they thought really thought that she was going to hit him, and she actually did hit him, and he shot her and she died. And I'm like, so what was that about? Was that because she was Black, or was that because she was I don't know, what was that reason? It's like at the end of the day, she had a 2,000 missile coming towards him. Whether or not he knew for sure I'm not taking the chance. If you're driving towards me with a vehicle, you could have been driving towards me in a golf cart. I might have shot at you. I mean, let's just be honest. You were trying to cause bodily harm to me, and he had the right to shoot her. I mean, at the end of the day, JD Vance said it. They're giving him 100% immunity for what he did, whether or not he had ICE definitely has guns. They don't give them guns unless they're allowed to shoot. Otherwise, they'd be carrying stun guns or pellet guns or something, without bullets in it. So I would assume that ICE is able to shoot, but I don't know. It couldn't have been me. I definitely would have fired my firearm. Whether or not I would have tried to hit her or whatnot, it would have been fired for sure.
Well, see, the problem too with these situations is when we judging from our couch, everybody sitting on their lazy boy talking about what they would and wouldn't do. You're not seeing the full situation. Exactly. These motherfuckers that are trying to work are getting antagonized. It's the wintertime. Motherfuckers getting hit with snowballs and all types of shit. How many of them you think you finna throw at me before I fucking hit you with something?
I mean, I've seen them. They were in Target. There was a group of them in Target just going to use the bathroom. And there were people just screaming at them at the top of their lungs, telling them to get the fuck out. Nobody wants you here. And I'm like, who is it that doesn't want them here? Because at the end of the day, the entire country, well, at least 50% of the country voted for this. I know I did. And again, nobody talks about the deporter in chief when he had Mexicans in their families in cages. They were in cages. I don't know if y'all old enough to remember that, but he had them in cages. Nobody said anything because it was, it was Barack Hussein Obama doing it, and not, Donald, Dontavious Trump.
Me, Orange Man.
Boy, DC ain't taking it easy.
So, I just think it's hypocritical. And, whenever someone puts race into it, it really gets on my damn last nerve. Because again, nobody says anything about when Barack did it.
And that's the thing though. Like, I grew up in toxic areas. Niggas get shot for scuffing somebody's shoes. You step on somebody's shoes, you liable to not make it home.
Right.
Y'all in here playing with people that's getting shit thrown at them all day. Because it was just like the other situation when they sent the National Guard or whatever over to California, and they was like us talking about those protests that they were doing over there. One of the news reporters that was trying to cover the scene, they parked somewhere off on some back road or whatever, but he had like a Ford Explorer. And that's one of the vehicles that law enforcement uses. By the time he got back to his company truck to load his camera equipment and stuff, the entire vehicle was vandalized. It's just like when people was beefing with Elon and y'all fucking burning your neighbor's Tesla. Your neighbor ain't know that Elon was going to be in the White House. They was just trying to get some transportation to get to work.
I put it like this, man. People don't even mess with security guards in front of clubs because they know they got that thing on them and they gonna get slammed. If you antagonizing the property or you're not supposed to be there or they throwing somebody at the club and you trying to help them out, you finna it's over with. So I understand people hate ICE. I understand all that stuff, but I think this one could have been avoided. She could have did the protest and all that type of stuff, but like you in the middle of the street and you seeing it's real. Like they got guns and everything. My mom and dad always told me, like when it's a whole bunch of cops, you go the other way. Right? If you see law enforcement and stuff, you go the other way because it ain't nothing over there that you need to be over there for. Unless you doing something wrong. You can feel like immigration, they ain't supposed to do it or whatever, but at the same time, they ain't got nothing to do with you.
But even if you feel like, even if you was doing something wrong, when you see them boys get busy, why are you sitting around? Right, wrong, or indifferent? And that's my thing.
Let's ask.
Well, I got a question though, and then we could get off since it's supposed to be a quick hit. But if we are already home, we born here, whatever, however you want to rock it, we already home. Why are we worried about people that we ain't ran across? Why are we worried about NPCs? If your neighbor's an illegal and you know that they've been cool for the last 30, 40 years, hide that nigga in your basement. Like the people that you got FaceTime with, take care of them. I don't care about the general fucking majority. Them niggas is NPCs. If somebody chasing you and I got a spot for you to hide, hey, bro, throw your phone, toss your watch, whatever, anything that can be tracked, toss that shit fucking 40 miles away before you get here, but I got somewhere for you.
We're picking them up at schools.
Then don't go to school no more. You could do school online. Sign up for somebody else's name.
No more.
Sign up under somebody else's name and get the education. Nigga, we worry about the degree on the back end.
I'll just go back.
A lot of times, I think.
Well, because what really sucks is, on the other hand, you do have people that have been here 10 years, and you know they was a week out from getting their green card and all that, but you're still considered illegal. So if they pick you up, even at the office to get your green card and it ain't in your hand yet, you're liable to get deported. So right now is the time to literally get low. And then the people that know that they need to get low, they done got low, and it's all these motherfuckers that ain't got no day job, because I don't understand how they keep doing this shit in broad day when I got a 9 to 5. Like, who the fuck paying y'all bills?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, another thing is people are picking and choosing their fight depending on a political aspect, because ICE ain't never just this is not no new phenomenon. ICE been doing ICE raids forever, like for a long time. Even before Trump was in office, they were doing ICE raids. When Biden was in there, it's just being covered very, very highly now because people don't like Trump.
The person that the first black president is the person that really expanded the category as to what they could even expand to, and that was Bill Clinton.
Right. So now it's one of those things where, because we don't like Trump,
first black president is wild.
We don't like Trump.
He was on some hood shit. He was getting head. He's getting head.
We don't like Trump, and anything Trump say, we gonna
Trump
have
arrangement is real.
We're gonna have a problem with it, and we're gonna say what we're gonna say, and whatever he do, we're gonna say is bad, no matter what it is. He can give everybody $2,000, and everybody gonna be mad for some reason, right? And I ain't backing Trump or nothing like that, but I'm just saying I'm seeing what I'm seeing, right? Because it's like the selective outrage is just crazy, and now because it's being covered at a high level. Now it's one of those things. Everybody want to be a community activist and try to stop whatever Trump doing. Like, he a supervillain, and we got to come together and stop what he's doing. But this ICE, it's been going on for a minute. It's just getting a lot of coverage now because it's fuel to continue the whole Trump derangement situation. Nobody was caring about these illegals and all that type of stuff, and them getting deported and all that type of stuff before Trump got in office. And because he said he was going to take care of that, now that's another weapon that people can use to put a stain on him as a president, right? So now it's getting more coverage, the news outlet, and now it's like a political tool now, right? It's like literally a political tool. So now that's one thing, because when I see people on the left or the liberals or Democrats, they're gonna bring it up all the time. They just gonna bring it up, and then it's gonna make people feel some type of way and their feelings and all that type of stuff. But they wasn't doing all that research before Trump got in office about ICE raids and stuff like that.
But
They ain't said nothing. They been getting them up out of here.
So here's the thing, man. And I'm seeing in a lot of, I'm reading the comments too.
Same.
So let me address one point for the person who continues to keep saying that the wheels will turn. If you look at every angle of that video, you can tell that the agent got hit by the vehicle. No matter how you try to slice it, he got hit by the vehicle. No matter if it was just a little bump, you got hit by a vehicle. Is him shooting her justified? Yes, it's justified. 3, he is a federal agent. You should not have no business interfering with federal business whatsoever. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you think you are. You have no reason to. And no, they don't need a warrant in order to stop you. They don't. They can search your shit. And then on top of that, to kind of go back to the deportation situation, there are more people self-deporting than they are deporting people back over to their own countries. So I know a lot of people just throwing shit out there just to be throwing it out there, just saying shit just to be saying shit. So if you're gonna say something, make sure you understand what's going on, because again, everybody has said it. You don't know what you would do if somebody pressed the gas and coming straight at you with 1,000 what I don't know how big
the 2-ton vehicle.
2-ton vehicle.
What I would do.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Most people wouldn't. And some people don't even know how to even handle a gun in the first fucking place. So they don't know
You know how much this Glock costs?
You feel me?
I
so
can't wait to fire this motherfucker.
But I'm saying everybody ain't you though. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't even know how to handle a gun in the first fucking place. Don't even know the first thing to do with a gun. But they're gonna tell a federal agent how he should react or how he should respond to something. When this
one that's already been drugged and had stitches and been in the hospital. I don't know if you guys I did a little bit more research into this because I've had to have this argument with several people, and I like to have, when I argue, I like to have facts. Have y'all seen this lady's rap sheet?
Yeah, I heard about that. This ain't her first offense.
Like, it is long, and it's for stuff like this, like and also putting her hands on people and doing crazy stuff. Like I mean, how do we know she wasn't pulling forward to back up over him? I mean, you have no idea what this woman was going to do. If she was crazy enough to even use her vehicle and not get out of her car after he instructed her to do so, we don't know what she was going to do. And if this had been a black on black shooting or a cop shooting a black person, this would have been there would have been no question about what happened. Okay, they would have said it was They would have said it was racial. It would have been something like that. Now it's because she's queer, or because I don't know. It's always something.
You brought us up a good point.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on, real quick.
Because
is unproductive a word?
I don't think so. That's why I can't argue with people that should have been swallowed. Like, you can't.
Because I saw that word. I said, hold on. I know I ain't tripping. Unproductive.
You've ever been swallowed?
Seriously, David, that was crazy.
I'm not.
That was crazy.
I'm not feeding. I'm not feeding.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look up her rap sheet since Mimi brought that up. I never looked that up. Honestly, I could tell you one ignorant trait that I have is, as a man in society, I already know most people don't give a fuck about men, so I just don't really give a fuck about anything a women that don't like men has to say. Like, they're non-existent to me. Like, I'll argue with Ashley and Mimi all day because I know that they like men. You know what I mean? You bring somebody up and they got a Skittles commercial in the background and shit, you could have it. I ain't wasting my time. Like, so
you don't want this smoke. We already know that. But I digress.
Girl, stop.
Hey man, y'all being unproductive, bro.
You're being very unproductive.
That's the new word for the day. Y'all being unproductive.
Hey, whoever made the comment, like, damn, I should have spell checked that shit. Now we finna use unproductive. Yeah, we talking about
the entire night. So y'all,
Well,
anybody else got any other final thoughts on this situation, man? Before we move
Go
on
out for shorty. Stay out of traffic because I can't guarantee you that I'm gonna hit my brakes. That might be the day I have brake failure. And we done.
Period.
She said period.
Facts. Listen, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. Listen, make sure you help us hit our goal too. We trying to hit a goal tonight, so make sure y'all hit the goal. All right. So let's go ahead and move over to this next topic of the night. Now we gonna make a hard pivot. Now we talking about lovers and friends. Lovers and friends. So y'all know, y'all remember Keenan and Kel, right?
Yeah.
So apparently Keenan was dating this woman, and his friend, I forgot his friend. I forgot what's the guy's name?
You talking about Keenan and Kel?
Chris Red.
Yeah, Keenan and Kel.
You talking about the dude on SNL?
Yeah,
Chris Red was good friends with Keenan, and so apparently Chris Red is now, I think he's married to Keenan's ex-girlfriend, and Keenan and Chris Red are supposed to be.
That was his wife.
That was his wife.
Oh, that was his wife. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I misspoke. That was his wife. And so now he's married to her now. So now we're going to see about this situation, what's going on. Then we'll give our thoughts, all right? Because this shit is wild.
So the comedian Chris Red took to his page to speak on something he believes a lot of people are talking about behind his back. And that is the fact that he is dating the ex-wife of his former SNL co-star, the ex-wife of Kenan Thompson. Chris says he has heard everything that has been said, and it's time he told his side of the story. Let's check it out.
What's going on, y'all? I'm not really one for resolutions or nothing like that, but I do have one that I'm going to be leading with a lot more vulnerability and openness in my work, in my life, whether it's here on the internet, all my platforms, or if it's on that stage, And in order to do that, I got to really do that. So I wanted to address something that's kind of this, I guess, been around for a long time, 4 or 5 years now, and but I've never addressed it. I know a lot of people talk about me dating Kenan Thompson's ex-wife, and how that came to be, and I'm gonna just tell it to you straight, man. It wasn't no plan. I saw everything that everybody said, every single thing that everybody said. I saw it, And bottom line is, I'm not the type of person to scheme on a person. I'm not the type of person to even date somebody that like one of my homies has dated. This is a very unique, nuanced thing that happened. We were all cool. There was not. I was never like hitting on. It was never nothing crazy until it got crazy. Bottom line is, I while I was at the show, I had some pill issues, I had some pill problems. Nothing too crazy, but crazy for my black, And I was even selling some to the people, so some of my castmates. I'm not gonna snitch on y'all, mother. But it was really funny to me that like I would be around, I would be around on this, would talk about it and buy and talk out me, and I would hear them because some of that Adderall. Super hearing this, but wouldn't like help me. I would have panic. Wouldn't like be concerned about me or nothing. Just would talk. And it was crazy how somebody would watch you destroy yourself. This lady was the only one to call me on my, help me with my therapy journey. And she told me things about her life that made me look at a lot of people involved in it differently. And in that time, we fell in love, man, and I felt bad from the start. It's always felt like an emotional double-edged sword for me
Man, hell no.
Because I really love everything me and Keenan did, bro. I really appreciated every piece of work that we put together. I think that we were a great team, and I hate doing something to somebody that I know would hurt them. No matter who they are, no matter what they've done. That's just not how I'm built. Like I'm not built like that. I'm a player for this, but I did choose love, and that's what this story is. and you know, it made me look terrible. You know, it made me look terrible to people that I love, and you know, a lot of my fans.
No,
So
he ain't crying.
I didn't know how to do this without it's been therapy. Like ever since I figured out that I'm more sad than angry, all my anger issues have turned into tears.
I can't get when I can't.
You know, to all the fans, I'm disappointed. You know what I mean? Like, just know this was not something. I don't feel like a pimp. I don't feel cool about this. Besides the fact that I found someone that makes me feel like I didn't even know what love was for real, and I just felt like I couldn't miss out on it. And love is nonsensical. And me and him talked about it, and I'm not gonna say. And we were cool, and we continued to work for a year after we talked about it. You know, and I remember it specifically being said, you know what? Let's just keep this wraps. And as soon as everybody found out, changed. But look, listen, this is the type of thing that, and you can have a conversation about that. You can switch on a dime. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is so serious. And now that I'm in that kind of love, I understand. You know, I understand it completely. You know, I felt like there's probably outside of not doing this at all, there's different ways I could have went about this. You know, and
all right, so we get the gist of what the fuck is going on. Any thoughts on this? Any thoughts on this?
Hey, bro.
He obviously has mental problems.
This man said it wasn't an issue. It wasn't a problem until it was. No, he said it wasn't a crazy thing until it was. And he popping pills, and he's selling them, and he had the issue. So I don't know what the situation is with Keenan, with the wife, the ex-wife and Keenan, and they divorced with the reason why she did. But she went to that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Keenan got this. I don't know what he is in private, but seems like he a real good dude. He good head on the shoulder. Never hear anything about him. I didn't hear anything about infidelity or nothing like that. I think some women don't hate me, Ash, but it's just some. I think some women like broken men.
Oh no, that's 100%.
I don't know if they trauma bonded or something like that, because if I would see somebody like you, Ash, if you had a guy, maybe things wasn't right at the house or whatever, and you was thinking about divorcing, I don't think you would go to that.
Go to divorce or go to
go to him,
a friend.
Again, no, I'm not a home hopper. Absolutely,
a friend and a pill popper.
I'm about to say, did you hear what he said? He was a drug addict and a drug dealer on the set of SNL.
Right.
So now she divorced Keenan, which he was the safe guy because, you know, he been on SNL for a long time. He got the bag. You went to a guy that can potentially mess up his bag by doing malpractices at work, by popping pills and doing pills, and you got with a friend.
Shit, on both sides it messed up.
I can't even. Listen. I'm not even gonna speak on the woman aspect of it. I'm holding men 100% accountable on this one, bro. Fuck that. That nigga, that sucker shit, bro. You know,
yeah, what he did was crazy too.
I can't. No, but then here's the thing. I ain't gonna even speak on her because that wouldn't even be a situation if he don't allow it. That wouldn't be a situation if he don't allow that, bro.
Well, he fucked up his career. Big time. He fucked his career up like over that shit.
Yeah.
I thought you were just speaking in general, Courtney. Like, how are we looking at the situation on both sides? But I hold him accountable too. I mean, everybody got a part to play in this situation because that's why I said in the beginning when he said it wasn't nothing crazy until it was. I'm like, bro, you lying. You was on pills, bro. You was checking his wife out in the beginning, bro. You don't care.
I mean, at the end of the day, she was securing the bag. Who is she? We don't know who she is. So she divorced one rich guy and went to another guy. She was doing what gold digging women do. You know what I'm saying?
No. Wait, you got to think about it. Mimi, you got to think about it. Like what I said, she can't be securing the bag if she with a dude that's popping pills and
18 years. She's good. They got kids together. They got kids together. She's good.
But we didn't know that he was popping pills and selling pills until he just told us that. Like, I don't know if that was known in the
but
I don't think that's a stalker. You know what I mean? Like, and he said Adderall. It's not like he was out here dealing crack. And we're talking about the industry.
Yeah.
We're not talking about
right
like,
industry drugs. Yeah.
Yeah, like Adderall, you can pass that on. Like,
Adderall.
okay. He wasn't dealing crack on set.
Right.
So
Yeah, but he no. I mean, he fucked the whole joint of him and Keenan had a show outside of, I don't know if you ever saw it, outside of SNL. They went on like 2 seasons or whatever. And so they were kind of like friends. And I don't understand how a man can let that shit happen, even though it's his ex-wife. But I mean, for her, she divorced him. They got like 2 daughters together. So she's set for like, another fucking 10 years. So she's good. I don't understand, like, it definitely on his side, it's foul because he fucked up his career just to even entertain that. Like, I'm pretty sure she divorced Keenan for no good reason, probably because she wasn't happy. So you can expect that shit to happen. So it is what it is. But for him, I mean, he fucked up his career. I mean, that's the biggest thing, bro. Like, fuck, you fucked your career, and then you fuck your homeboy's wife. It's crazy.
Let me play devil's advocate here, because it could be possible that they actually were in love. You know what I'm saying? maybe they did fall deep in love, because honestly, she's a very, very beautiful woman, and I hate to be cliche about this, or I hate to, but Keenan, if Keenan was not rich, he couldn't get my phone number at the gas station. Okay, and I doubt he couldn't have got hers either. So with that being said,
what about Cheesecake Factory?
What about what?
You said the gas station. What if it was a more acceptable environment?
I mean, all I'm saying is he wouldn't have. I'm not attracted to a man that looks like him. I'm not saying that any other woman wouldn't be. I mean, Ashley, I don't know how you feel about him, or if you would give him, the time of day, but that woman is absolutely gorgeous. And I can tell you right now, she knew what she was doing when she married him. Now with the other guy, I don't know. I don't think he's attractive either, but she's just moving. She's moving like, women of like that move. You know what I'm saying? She's staying on the same level. I mean, why not? She did it once before. I don't know what, I really honestly have not seen the other guy. I couldn't have told you who he was if you put him in a lineup. I know Keenan, obviously I grew up watching him on Nickelodeon and stuff like that. But somebody said she's probably on drugs too. She probably is. That might have been, that struggle love, that we found love in a hopeless place love. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say devil's advocate. They might have actually did fall in love, because who does that? Who starts dating somebody or gets in a relationship with somebody who your husband was friends with and in business with? That's so messy on so many levels. I mean, I don't know.
That's what I was saying. I was like, some women, not all, some women like being with broken guys.
Yeah, I agree.
They can't be with the safe guy, the square guy that got everything going on and stuff like that. But
I mean, damn, aren't there other broken men out there other than the man who is friends with your husband and worked with him and made money with him? Like, there's so many other broken men out there. I mean, damn.
Hey, but she wants to be spiteful. She did the right thing, I guess.
Well, I think there might be more to this whole story that we're not hearing if that's the case. I mean, we don't know. Keenan, he might have had the big head and blew up and was like, he probably was cheating. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Wow, come on, you go to that. Come on.
I mean, it could have been that. She also could just be a stone cold hoe. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
I would go with that.
That's fair.
It could be either way. They both could have been. She could have been cheating, sleeping with that dude the whole time, and she finally got out of the marriage and said, "Now is our time, baby." Who know? We don't know. We'll never know the full facts in this situation because it's messy as hell, and that's obvious now. I'm sure it's way messier than we even know. Who
That
knows
man
if
was-
those are even his kids, for God's sake? I'm taking it real deep with that.
That man was trembling when he was trying to explain. He sounded
He
like
was
he was
crying.
It was sounding like he was in front of the
sobbing.
principal.
Like, bro, I can't take you seriously. A man that's gonna literally start crying.
That's what happened when you got no job. Come on, man. You start crying.
I don't know. I can't even take this one to the hood for y'all on this one. I mean, I know.
It's always a woman that takes down a man. I mean, it's always a woman. It never fails. Women will take down a man so quick. I just don't get it. I don't.
Yeah, she's gonna be all right. These are the ones gonna be fucking stuff.
Yeah, I know I be coming with the hood perspectives and all that shit, but coming up, main chicks was always off limits.
Right.
Somebody got married to somebody, that's definitely their main chick. So I don't care if you fucking the homie's girl or whatever. That should have been a side piece. You know, the jump offs is for everybody. That's practice squad. Like
should have been off limits. Period.
But the main course, no. And then even when I get into the whole poly conversation that I was telling y'all, kind of like, you know, kind of like a light blueprint of how that went. This dude is still alive. He ain't died. You not responsible for somebody's. You ain't responsible for somebody's chick and they still alive. So for you, no matter what discourse they had and they had to break up or whatever the fuck it was, it ain't your job to go pick a bitch up.
Right. I agree.
If she got exiled and that nigga still breathing, then bye, bitch. Like, for lack of better words. It's 1,000,001 chicks out here. She ain't got a sister? You couldn't have fell in love with a sister? It had
probably
to be
and she probably looked just like her, for God's sake.
Like, it had to be her?
Right.
Yeah, nah, I'm sorry.
Too many out there. Too many.
I don't give a fuck how much he cry. I can't co-sign that one. That ain't P.
He's crying because he's guilty and he knows that he did wrong. Why else would you? I would, if I fell in love with her and she was the love of my life. I'm not apologizing or explaining myself to none of you motherfuckers. Y'all can kiss my ass. I'm in love and I'm gonna be with her forever. And I don't care. I don't care what you say. I would not be crying on the internet. Period. Over it. He knows what he did. He was wrong, and he's wanting sympathy over it.
I don't care about that whole guilt trip shit. That was somebody's main. That was somebody's end all be all at one point. I can't co-sign that.
And he stuck with her for the next 18 years.
If she was practice squad and he came back with the review and was like, yo, that throat bottomless is fire, whatever. And he like, I don't care if you go test it out. You went over there, you fell in love, because that's the first time you done got you some damn gobble throat and got lost.
No dick.
That's a different conversation. A nigga main chick? Yeah, nah.
I mean, come on, bro. That's some normal people shit. And I feel being fucked up when normal people do it. You on SNL, man. You can pull some chicks. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why you mess with your boy's girl? Like, I don't understand that. That's what I don't get. Like, these basketball players, all these motherfuckers who are famous or semi-famous and got money. This shouldn't be that fucking hard, bro. I mean, why you pick somebody else's girl, one of your homies? Like that is insanely crazy. Like I said, that's some poor people shit.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why. For their situation, it's because they was around each other all the time.
I don't give a fuck.
I understand. I understand. I'm just saying. I'm not saying who right or wrong. I'm saying what the situation is. A lot of people, if you go to a bunch of kickbacks with somebody, you see this one person a couple times. Y'all have side comments and every time. That's usually people. That's how people get together. But what he messed up at was you doing that with one of your best friends' wife, and possibly that's the reason why they got a divorce. Possibly.
But that's what I'm saying.
We don't know though.
That was a main chick. I don't care about the inside jokes or whatever. Y'all supposed to be damn near brother and sister. If I meet your shorty and we got inside jokes or whatever, I don't care what the fuck happened between y'all. She can't never come stay with me. So them inside jokes was because you was with my boy. Once my boy said that you bad for business, bitch, you bad for business everywhere. If I see you with a flat tire on the side of the freeway and he still says fuck you, it's up, then guess what? I'm zooming past. If he like, oh, I wonder how she doing or whatever, I might stop and get on the FaceTime like, hey, Shorty out here broke down. She says she miss you. She been in shambles ever since. Whatever. Y'all need to figure that out. But me jumping them shit? Hell no.
I think he one of those. I think he one of those dudes that he ain't got no like. He ain't got no game. He ain't the type of person just to walk up and talk to a chick and all that type of stuff.
Nah.
He probably that friend in that group that always
the white people had male brides in the 80s.
Somebody had
and
to
90s.
lay it up. Somebody had to lay it up to him every time. He had to
He
get
said he
laid
was
up.
selling drugs. The retired veterans was buying bitches out of catalogs in the 80s and 90s. You can get a bitch. You ain't gotta be seconds to your mans. There ain't no excuse. You could go down to the Philippines. It's an OG that was in the military that told me he get him 2 for $70 when he down there. So and they swing off the ceiling fan and everything. So no, I ain't going. Especially nowadays, niggas toting passport bros everywhere. Y'all finally catching up to some shit that the white folk been doing for a hot minute. Yeah, nah, ain't no excuse whatsoever.
Bro,
he put a ring on it.
Hey, Sam Cassell used to get hit on in the club by chicks. You tell this motherfucker couldn't pull somebody? Come on, man.
Oh no.
Sam Cassell gotta be the ugliest person on earth. That motherfucker's able to pull chicks.
You could cut the cloth a million ways. I ain't going.
Yeah, come on, man.
She had a cousin. She had somebody else in the family that was close to her that you could have just got off GP. It ain't have to be her.
But all I'm saying is, I mean, it's not like SNL, and it's not like a Tubi show. Motherfuckers know who you are. So I'm saying, like, if he go out in public, you know people coming up to him, girls that want to fuck around, whatever. He's getting that shit. So why do you think your girl? I mean, that would have to be an option. That's the part that I'm struggling with. I understand what you're saying. Like, they're in this group of people and you hang out, get to know someone, whatever, blah. But hey, you can go out on the street, fucking walk down the street. People don't know who the fuck you are. I guarantee you, some girls can roll up and say, "Yo, let's hang out."
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying he that type of guy that he has to get laid up, and he probably one of those type of dudes that. I mean, I done seen this in friend groups sometimes with guys. I done seen you got guys that's sometimes it's a sniper in the group, and y'all cool until y'all cross paths in some type of way, and he'll snipe your chick. And I think that's what it is. And then he got with a woman that can get sniped.
Well, same thing
it's
with,
like bad judgment on both sides as a friend and the type of woman that you have, because that's crazy that that's my homeboy. I know it's bad for the man to do it too, but I'm just talking about maybe Keenan's judgment of the friends he got around him in that aspect. Like you got people that was able to snipe on you.
I mean, that shit happens a lot. What about who married Matt Barnes' ex-wife? Shit. He played basketball too. But fuck, I
don't know.
Almost the same shit happened with Matt Barnes' ex-wife. Like, well, it did, but he did marry her. I think it's Derek somebody. Can't remember.
All I could say is, if we was homeboys and I break up with my girl and you swoop in, be safe. I hope you have peace when you sleep at night.
Derek Fisher.
There you go.
I'm gonna just leave that open ended. Y'all can fill in the blanks. Be safe.
Yeah, no fight fuck with this dude chick.
My man, shorty.
Oh shit.
Ashley, what you got? Ashley, what you got on this, Ashley? Oh shit.
Struggle streaming, her first struggle stream.
She brought the country back with her.
Dang.
He said, bing, bing. I better stop talking before mine start tripping.
Yeah, mine low key glitching too.
I got a little kickback.
Oh, all y'all struggle streaming over here today, Lord. You done brought back overseas with you.
Oh man.
Just kicked off.
Hey, she brought that Wi-Fi back.
Yeah, that's exactly what she brought back. Shit.
She'll be back up.
Nah.
Corey, what you got on?
That always happen, bro. Like when if you don't be on like stream
for a
like
while.
if I miss a day, that means I ain't been on in about 2 weeks. As soon as I want to just do everything I did regular, so I'll be struggle streaming for some
Reset
reason.
the computer. All you gotta do is reset the computer, bro, because you gotta need updates and shit, and then you'll be straight.
Mm-hmm.
Because it ain't updated yet. You just left that bitch running, and you let it do the updates if it don't have automatic updates. But as far as my opinion on it, like I said before, at the end of the day, bro, I blame him 100%. I don't blame her at all. She was doing what she was doing. She was doing what she was doing. He let that shit in. He allowed that shit to happen, and that's a fucked up situation. He's a fucked up friend for doing that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn about the situation. I don't care about the pill popping. I don't care about trauma bonding. I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. You know off limits. You should know off real, all fucking limits. I don't care how bad she is. I don't give a fuck how fine she is. She could be bending right over in front of you. Listen, I'm spreading it open for you, daddy. Come get it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And
You don't think it's on both, bro?
Nope, I think it's on her. He opened the door.
I'm saying like I can understand if it was like a girlfriend or something, but that's like you're married at that point. It's like
he got
made a promise with God and stuff.
You know how we do. If we gonna hold the women accountable, we gonna hold them accountable 100%. In this case, it's him. He at fault for this, and he wrong. And listen, if this was a random ass dude, then be like, all right, shorty, you bugging. Because again, he ain't got no ties to either one of them. He don't know Keenan from a can of paint. He don't know Shorty from a can of paint. Hey, it's dog eat dog out here. But this is his best friend. He know his Shorty through his best friend. And for him to even remotely even think about it, to even suggest it, to even be in that vicinity to want to date this chick, he bugging. And then got the nerve to get online and cry about it. Dog.
Yeah.
You can get out my face,
So
dog.
hold up. Were they talking at the same time? She was with Keenan.
Nah, I think
friends. Afterwards.
I think it was after, but it still don't matter.
Okay, well, okay, that changes for me. That changes.
Shouldn't me? That don't change at all. You don't date at all. I don't give a fuck. It don't date. I don't care. I don't care if y'all been broken up or divorced for 5+ years. It's a no-go.
No, I'm saying like if she was talking to him while they was married, I was looking at it in that perspective, saying,
okay,
it's on both. But I'm saying it changes for me if they didn't divorce or they didn't broke up, and then he came and sniped. That's when I'm like, okay, I put 100% on the homeboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at that point she's already fucking dead to you anyway, so it don't really matter what she does.
Nah, it ain't dead.
I mean, she ain't dead,
but you ain't gonna say nothing.
but no, I mean, but at that point, I mean, you don't. I'm pretty sure you don't like her. I mean, at that point already. But then it's like, you know, you probably would expect her to do some low shit like that. But at the end of the day, you were never gonna be on good terms anyway. She already divorced you. Yeah. So, but again, yeah, with your friend, I mean, you're supposed to still be friends with your friend. So at that point, yeah, the friendship would definitely be over.
That was me and Courtney. I would have snitched. I was like, hey, bro. I'm just letting you know. She close. She in my DMs.
Facts.
I don't want no issues. I don't want nothing to come out saying, "Oh, Clint, oh Mac, you were trying to talk to my ex-wife in there." Nah, I'm coming to you as a man. She trying to get on the team. I'll just let you know.
Coming as a man or not, if that was your main shorty, it wasn't a side piece. That's your main. I'm gonna just let you know that she in my DMs, and I'm a dead that. I don't even want.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Nothing from there. Like, hey, y'all broke up. Your shorty over here. Get your shorty, man.
What if it was like 15 years in the past? What if y'all broke up like 15 years ago?
That was a main chick, bro. I don't.
Yeah, that's a fact. Nope.
For me,
I'm still with you, but I'm just saying.
Nah, for me, that was a main chick. Like, I get Macaroni's standpoint, and I do get Courtney's standpoint to where, you know, leave her out. At the end of the day, everybody want to try to go all these traditional values, even though, you know, both sides be lacking in the modern times as to what that even look like. Yes, women are supposed to be taken out the street and put up, taken care of. So she was just trying to find her next way to get put up. I understand that. But y'all were boys. And it was this man's end all be all at one point in time. This was his man. If it was somebody he was cheating on her with, and that was just a side or whatever, then if he wanted to be in his chest, he already knew that he shouldn't have been cheating to begin with. So nigga, fuck you. I got your bitch now.
Oh, I got an extra layer.
But this right here, they was married. They was together, and you over here running around all willy nilly. Now you want to cry on camera, nigga? Like,
I got an extra layer in this situation.
You
Think
started
about
eating
this,
your
though.
ass, and now you melting on camera. Be a man, say it with your chest.
I got an extra layer. The reason why he melting on camera and stuff, I guarantee Keenan put him on a whole bunch of stuff, and he stabbed his friend in the back, and he feel horrible about it. But at the end of the day, you did what you did. I guarantee, because you know how much pull Keenan got. He had a show. He been on SNL. It might have been some situation. He probably got him out of trouble for popping pills and selling to people, and Keenan probably saved them. And you know what I'm saying?
He's the longest cast member on SNL history. So
yeah.
Like, he but like I said, they had a spinoff show. It was those two and some other people. Like I think it went like 2 seasons.
I guarantee that's the reason why he was sounding the way he was sounding, because he know he was fucked up for that. And when you all emotional and popping pills, I don't care if it's Adderall, anything you do that you're doing a lot of is still an addictive drug at the end of the day. It's not you're not moving.
And you know that industry, they're all tight knit. So when they see him coming up, they're probably like, man, you did old boy wrong. I ain't fucking hiring your ass. So you already know he's doing like some shit. He probably ain't getting no work.
Hey,
I think he probably crying because he ain't getting no work.
She gonna go on to the next guy. She gonna go to the next guy.
She'll leave him eventually.
Ain't enough love. And man, I don't know. I can't see it. That's if y'all were truly boys, you shouldn't end up with his wife. She got crowned it. She was the winner of the game at one point in time. If she get exiled, nobody in the crew should be talking to her. That's like damn near fucking somebody mama. Like, what is
man? I don't know, but yeah, those two bad ones.
That's why LeBron had to do what he had to do with old buddy.
It's certain things is just all the way off limits, and I ain't got no excuse for it. Like I said, sides is for everybody. If it was a jump off, however y'all come to terms with this shit, hey, do y'all. But man, I'm gonna leave it alone. Ashley back. I'm gonna let her cook before
she moving around.
No, I'm usually not the struggle streamer, but who knows? My signal's looking real suspect.
Hey, what was the dude back in the day? You might know. Hey, we about the same age. What was it? Mad Max back in the day? The Coke commercial was glitching out and shit. That one?
Yeah, Mad Max.
Y'all better let her cook before it start glitching.
No, my input on it. I do think that they trauma bonded. I can understand at the same time too. I think it's fucked up, but I can understand how they had similarities and they because Kel and that guy or whatever were also really good friends, so they had similarities. So I can see why she would like both, why they would he would end up liking her. Fucked up, but I could see it. And he talked about how everybody else was just passing him by, watching him be fucked up, and she was the only one that cared. So I could see how that happened too. A lot of people fall in love with their therapist and shit like that. It's weird, but you know what I mean? Like people who care about you, even though you shouldn't. So I get it. I don't agree, but it is what it is. Fucked up the bag.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, get a therapist.
Sounds like he's got one, and that's why he's all emotional.
Yeah, he got one. That's for sure.
Sound like she done started pegging his ass. He up here crying.
It's working. Hey, according to Ashley, it's probably working, right? She's crying. You let it out.
Probably.
I do agree with that.
They were in love.
He expressing his emotions. You know what I'm saying?
He expresses his emotions.
Right now,
Stressing them out and stressing them out. He up here crying and shit.
But
I mean, honestly, hey, just a little bit though. When he was explaining how much in love he was with her, I mean, I can only imagine how Keenan probably felt about it. It's like this motherfucker. I mean, that's his ex-wife. I mean, they got divorced that long ago.
I blessed them with my okay. Like, we're not together anymore, you know, however that happened.
No.
Is our friendship a little fucked up afterwards? Like, we're not doing business together anymore, you know. But it depending on how it ended for me, when I'm done with you, like, I'm done. Like, I don't give a fuck. So I mean, I don't have any friends that would do some shicey ass shit like that, but I'd bless it. Go for it.
I wouldn't bless nothing.
No.
I wouldn't bless nothing.
You can't come around me never again.
Hold on. How much peace did you find in a month?
What?
How much peace did you find in a month?
You have always been this way. I was this way beforehand, but I look at relationships and love a little differently. When I'm, like I just said, when I'm done, like I could give two fucks about who you date, all that shit. Like, I don't.
My thing though, if I'm done and we partners, we done.
Oh, I don't know. If I don't like people, you can still like them. It is what it is for me.
Nah, that's like
if I had a homie and then we fell out and you still want to chop, I'm not gonna come.
Yeah,
this is my main bitch.
I do understand that though, and I get it. So, like I said, it's the dead. But what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, that's somebody that you built a full. I mean, obviously, you don't talk to them anymore. You know, you might not do business with them, but like at the same time, like you built that. You know who they are. Like, and if you know that they're not like a fucked up person, it just happened to be that this is a fucked up situation. I'm like, fuck it. If you're in love, fuck it. You
don't think two things can be true? Like, you did something fucked up, but he is a fucked up individual because he did something fucked up.
Yeah,
I think that's what happened. I think you're a fucked up individual if you get with the ex, because it ain't like, I guarantee it wasn't like it was just out of nowhere.
Yeah, it had to build
some
up.
type of way just got together. It had to be some stuff going on before. And Keenan probably one time both of them, they probably had their little inside joke. He was like, the fuck was that? And then it just came on, it just went on from there. I guarantee, because I think one of the things with like us as men, it's like we value respect a lot. And that's one, like, to us in general, a lot of men find that disrespectful. There are some men that don't care, but I think in general, most men, you snipe my ex and you've been around us, I would automatically think that you was having some kind of, I don't know.
You was waiting. You was waiting in the woods.
I would have ran through a whole bunch of scenarios of like, was this something that I didn't think that it was? Like that whole friendship. Yeah, for sure.
Too many scenarios. All I know is to all the women in the world, if your pussy is that great, don't even show me a picture.
I
don't want it.
I feel that way about like sometimes when I see people, I'm like, don't even look.
Ain't no fucking way.
I don't need that type of sorcery.
Don't found somebody she can do drugs with.
Because what happened? He went over there one Thanksgiving and Buddy got the special plate of spaghetti or something. Like, how did he fucking fall this deep in love with his man's main bitch? I'm not understanding it, and I don't want to. That is off limits.
Bro, I don't know, man. I just think she's just devious in some kind of way, maybe doing this shit to get at Keenan some kind of way. Maybe she was doing some foul shit. He was like, I can't deal with her, however she is. And then maybe she could have pulled for.
This is the problem, Marcus. Marcus, this is the problem. As a man, I don't care how much get back a shorty want to get back at me. As a man, you should know deep down inside you to find something safe to do.
Oh, dude! Oh no! He's still his fault.
If you my man's and she trying to use you to get back at me, and you know.
Only reason I'm saying she's doing that is because it just don't make no sense, bro. Like, Keenan is way above this motherfucker. Like,
I know.
100%. Like,
Keenan do better. Keenan don't.
Mimi hit on something earlier. Mimi said that he's a good guy. So I'm just looking at
money wise, financially wise, he's still.
If that nigga was a crash out, my man's got to die before she do. Because you really got me fucked up. If we were going to take it down the toxic alley.
I'm sticking to they was in love. I'm going with his
y'all
story.
got all
They
this
was in love
or whatever, and I just brushed it off because I was out here getting to some money.
Whatever.
The minute
people
I
do a lot of things for love.
She shouldn't have been around. And Hey, yeah, y'all gonna love. I could put y'all in the same box. It's cheaper.
That's love right
Y'all
there.
in the same box.
That's that kind of love you talking about, me right there.
That's that Romeo and Juliet kind of love right
Hey,
there.
That thing gotta do y'all part. One box cheaper than two. I can put y'all in the same hole. Fuck around, play with me if you want to.
Man.
It has to be to ruin your career. Yeah.
Courtney saying, forget all that. We about to fight.
Yeah, fuck all
Would
that.
you fight?
I
No,
think
you
hell
just
no,
never
I'm
talk
not-
about it again.
hell no, I'm not finna fight. Let the nigga, I'm like, go ahead, do your thing, bro. Listen, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, what the fuck
You
am I
got
gonna
it. Do your thing.
do? Enjoy.
I just know I ain't fucking with you no more. Neither one of y'all. Don't talk. Don't say shit to me.
Well, they got kids together, so.
Which is the most
Hey,
unfortunate part of
Listen,
it
that
all.
listen. I won't be that petty, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna make sure I remind her on a consistent basis.
What them kids?
Fuck them kids. I'll make
Well, I'm
them
sure
all.
once he remarries, too, like shit will simmer down a little bit as well. Yeah,
She
right now,
took
we're having
everything.
So, yo, I got that. Don't worry about it. I get 2 more next week.
Listen, talking to the kids, talking to the friend, talking to the ex-wife, be up that bitch saying all the
Fuck you, and fuck you. Who's next?
oh god.
Hey, Keenan should have just been toxic. Like shit, you took my old bitch. I'm gonna go fuck your mama.
I'm too old for that now.
What if
Back in the
his
day,
mama?
though.
What if his mama?
Ain't never
looked
too
just
old.
like
They still got KY.
I couldn't do it.
Sometimes it's tiring. We're old. It's tiring now to be a hoe. Sometimes for some people.
You gotta know Shadura Sanders gotta hear that shit all the time because his mom was fine. You gotta be like, God damn. That's bad. I don't know how to go off subject on that one, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't care if it's dry. KY bring it back to life. Your mama
That's crazy. That's crazy.
How old his mama is, dog? It probably
That's
don't even
crazy.
feel good all like that.
Boy, I'll knock the rap off that mummy. You
Why
playing with
y'all
me.
think old women's coochie is bad? I don't understand why y'all believe that.
Actually spectacular.
I don't know either. I don't know
Why
either.
do men think that? Y'all go straight to that when a woman at a certain age, like they coochie is no longer any good.
No, I'm
don't
saying
know.
like
old people homes, they be
I'm
fucking.
saying old
We got
homes.
high STD rates.
I'm saying like old homes, they be like old home, old people. You go to an old person's house, it do have like a mothball smell. So
That
I
don't
was
mean
like,
that ain't her
I'm looking
coochie
from
though. That
from
don't mean her
perspective.
coochie bad or dry or
House smells like mothballs.
So Mimi, you say just see it through. You just say
see it through.
Get it going.
Nah, I'm good.
I cannot.
All I'm gonna
I'm
tell
saying
you is
like,
this cougar's
come on,
out
you
here
go to
for a
old
reason,
people's house, it
okay?
smell like
Right.
mothballs.
Y'all tripping. I get tired of hearing that.
Yes.
What question you got, Rebecca?
They always love to throw out.
What
something
y'all
about it.
mean? Hey, listen, man. If y'all ain't fucked them, y'all don't even know either.
I don't, but Lord have mercy.
I'm gonna have one in
What you-
40 years, and I'm gonna see that my coochie is not gonna be fucked up. Don't play with me.
Listen, I don't. People like to use that against me all the time. Oh, you old, you this. Okay, well, you know this coochie
Girl, you
still
44.
work.
They talking about
Hold
that. They
on,
talking
hold on,
about
hold on,
Coochie
hold on,
still
hold on,
work,
hold on.
and
Mimi,
they gonna
Mimi,
keep working.
that's what it is, y'all. That's what it is, y'all.
Nobody talking about your 44
You took it personal.
He's talking about
We're talking about
60-year-olds.
old people like
No,
80,
but I'm just I
90 years
understand what
old.
you're saying.
Hold on.
But I mean,
We're
I
not
don't
talking about
understand.
40 years
Listen,
old.
I got a 70-year-old mother who just got remarried like 5 years ago. And that
How old is he?
thing still work. I'm pretty sure he
how
didn't
old is
marry
he?
her for her good looks and the way she cooked.
How old is he?
Come on now.
I don't mean to interject, but I do love the chat. Rebecca, the answer to your question is yes. There are some horrible cooter hoes out in these streets. I'm talking about horrible.
Oh, that's fact.
No, and you would know how.
Because we men and we experience it.
Yeah,
It's like,
I mean,
God
I'm just saying, like,
I
what
never
is
think about that. I don't do screen
what
training.
is bad coochie? Tell me what bad coochie is.
Dry.
There's a
Because I've
variety.
always told, as long as you come or you bust a nut, it was good in some kind of way. Whether it stunk, whether it was tight, whether it was loose, whether it was dry. If
Because
you
y'all
bust
really
your
be
nut,
still fucking.
it was
Hey.
good enough for you to bust a
You know,
nut. So
you know your hand can make you
I'm
bust a
just
nut,
curious.
right?
This is the difference. This is how you know if it was good or not. When you get that post nut clarity, and if you regret it, You like, yeah, that shit was bad.
You can't
But if you-
regret
but
what
if
you
you
already
say,
got. You still got what the goal
No,
was.
hold
You
on.
still,
But if you want that get back, that's how you know it was good, because that nigga gonna be pussy with. That's how
I bet
know
you.
it
I
was
bet
good.
you, if you in a dry spell and you got a nut busted a nut once before, you gonna go back to that same
I
coochie that
guarantee you. I
you had that
guarantee
post nut
you.
regret about.
I
Y'all
guarantee
crazy.
About it said it wasn't
guarantee
good.
that's
I didn't like how she looked. Y'all still hit the second time.
Man,
and
listen, we
believe
just
y'all.
oh you conflicting good pussy.
I don't
to just
believe
us
y'all.
getting a nut. That
What's
ain't the
good?
same.
What's good pussy?
I don't even want to go there yet.
No, I'm just saying, like, I mean, at the end of the day, you guys have a final goal, right? Look, I look at it like this. As long as I could fall in love with my rose in there, if that was the case, as long as I'm getting busting a nut, I mean, what's the difference?
Mimi,
At
let
the
me ask
end
you a
of the
question.
day,
Mimi,
I don't need a dick
why
to
you
do
trying
that.
Let me ask you a
I don't
question,
need a
Mimi.
dick
Why are
to
you
do
trying
that.
to define what is good for us? Like you're
I'm not.
not.
I'm questioning what you are saying is good and what you're saying is
Yeah,
bad.
like
It's a
you're
valid question
questioning.
because y'all still be out there fucking these nasty women with stank cooches and dry cooches. You will if you have to. You will if that's all you got. So
Mimi, you're
you know,
questioning.
obviously ran into some bad pussy before because
Mimi,
y'all
Mimi.
all know about it.
Mimi, you're
So-
asking questions, but you're navigating the question for us that we can't even answer. As soon as we start asking, you cut us off and you keep going.
You know me. You know I have to stay in true form.
It's like one of those things. Why you want to question if you're already going to have your mindset on it?
I'm gonna listen. Tell me what good pussy is. and bad
Before we
pussy.
get into the
I'm
good
curious.
coochie and the bad coochie, you said, "Oh, if the man still nut, then it was good." No, the criteria to busting the nut is literally 2 ingredients: a good imagination and some friction. That's all it takes.
That's facts.
So you
That's
saying
all it
you'll
takes.
put your dick in a greasy hole in the wall as long as it and you can imagine that it's a woman on the other end. Y'all nasty.
Why do you
Why
think
you
so
gotta go all the way
y'all
to
men?
extreme to
Why do you
inanimate
think
object? When we
OnlyFans is
talking
so
about
popular?
women?
You just gave me an example, and I'm giving you another example. You said friction and an imagination. So a greasy
Of the
hole in the
woman,
wall,
though,
you
not
put
a
your dick in
wall.
it as long as you can imagine that it's a woman's vagina.
The guy
He did not say that.
Why
Hold on,
do
he
you
did not
think
say that.
porn is
He's
so-
talking about
it's
a
such a
woman.
big industry?
Just turn it back. Just turn it back on.
It might work.
Don't women do the same thing? Don't y'all have an imagination about another man when y'all fucking somebody else? Don't
No.
y'all have
I'm not trying to manifest them.
I know you lying.
Absolutely
I know
not.
you lying. I know you lying because I
Not
know
for me,
there
at
has
least.
been situations
No.
that
Not for me. I can tell you that right. I don't never imagine that.
But men are visual.
Hold up,
You have
lady.
to also remember
Hold
that
up,
y'all
lady.
are visual.
Y'all hold up,
We're not
lady.
so
But
much
hold
on
on though.
They telling us
Hold
what we
on,
like,
though.
y'all.
We're
That's what
visual.
It may not
Like
be. It
them.
may
Let
not
them
be
keep on.
y'all.
They know what.
But
They know
understand.
what. They got one.
Understand. There are women in these situations where they fucking do, but they're thinking about another nigga that they wish they were fucking just so they can get their nut off. So we're using the same. So Rogers used the same exact. He just said the same exact thing. Listen, we may be fuck you, but we may be thinking about that other bitch down the street.
You know what
to
is
get
so
that nutty.
ironic about
Oh,
this
that's
whole
crazy.
conversation
No, they
right
know.
now?
They
Because
know it,
hold
bro.
on,
They
you
got.
just
They got a
literally
thing.
just said
Courtney,
that
they got a thing. They know
am gonna tell
exactly, bro. They've been
you
men
about
before. They know
about a
exactly how we
vagina.
feel, bro.
Wait, you just literally just said that how can I tell you about what a man feels? And you just literally just sat here and said that women feel a certain way. You don't know what the fuck we feel.
didn't say
That's
that.
what you who told you
I didn't
that?
say that
Who told
because
you that we
nobody-
dream
I
about
didn't
other
say- I
men
didn't
while
say
we're getting
nothing.
dicked down by another man?
Well, see, I didn't
Because we
say
out
that
here in the
because I know
streets.
that women.
We understand. We know. We ain't no amateurs.
Women have
over
Oh
here.
told
my
us that,
God.
though.
Next topic, because
We're
you're
not
talking
amateurs
crazy
over here.
now.
What
You're
you talking
talking crazy.
But Mimi,
Girl, you act
I
like
didn't,
I'm
you know why I
18
didn't
years
say
old.
that? I
You
didn't
act
say
like
that
I'm
because I know that
18
there's
years
a
old.
difference.
Fucking other men.
I know that
That's
there's a
crazy.
difference because y'all women would get online, not you in general, but women would get online all day and complain about men that got shrimp, but then they go pick up another bitch and go bean for bean. So y'all be over there brewing Folgers trying to get a nut.
Oh my God. I'm gonna leave that alone because I low-key didn't understand what the fuck you just said. But
Right.
with that
You're talking about because
Y'all be over there
they don't want-
sharpening scissors and talking
What's
about it's the
wrong with
greatest
that?
thing in the world, but a motherfucker throw up with a little three. Somebody show up with a little 3.5 and he shrimp.
Well,
But then
I mean,
y'all
if
go
he
get a
can't,
BBL
can't
and
do
push the
anything,
goal
if he
further
can't
away.
do nothing, you might as well bump uglies with a chick. But I'm not down for that. I'm not. That's
No,
not
teach
what
his
I
own.
do.
But what
Okay.
what is
But that's what I'm saying. So
no.
the window of experience is wider for women because some of y'all like penetration, some of y'all like friction, some of y'all like a combination.
Yeah, to each his own.
That's
some
the
of y'all like
but according to you,
but for men,
like stinky, some of y'all
all
like
men need is a vision
and
all
a greasy hole in the wall, and a greasy hole in the wall. Put a little Vaseline in a hole in the wall, and you'll fuck it. That's what you're saying. That's exactly. I'm just giving you an example. That's why they have glory holes. They're called glory holes. You ever been to a place where they have those? You just put your dick in it, and you just pray that somebody on the other end is a woman or whatever you're imagining in your head. That makes no sense. That's why they have those things for men like y'all.
Put the Vaseline on it again. How you do that?
We be on Earth. She go all the way to Universe 7.
Don't get offended. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it.
Why would a dude fuck a hole?
But if it is,
Why would a dude fuck a hole in the wall? Come on.
You just said all you need is friction.
What? A hole in the wall?
So listen, men do it all the time. They literally have a sex store right down like about 5 miles from here, and they have glory holes. All you gotta do is put your dick in it, and somebody, might be a man, might be a woman, might be, I don't know, a sex toy, but something gonna suck it off. You don't know what's back there. Remember, all you need is a little bit of friction and a little.
That's not the way that works.
You're being disingenuous intentionally because we're talking about you have a relationship with another woman.
Y'all can't say stuff like that and then make
because we'll say something and you take it on your own and apply it to something else that we didn't say.
I mean, it makes the show interesting, doesn't it? I mean, it'd be boring if it wasn't.
At the square root of primal. At the square root of primal, all a man need. That's why if the man get locked up and he don't want to be running around with Fleece Johnson, all he got to do is get a glove in the sock, turn the damn glove inside out over the sock, and you just got to send him a picture.
You know way too much about this particular subject and how to do it. You're making me. You got a bunch of crunchy socks in your
You ain't never heard about a Fifi?
I've heard about a Fifi.
We know what a Fifi is, and that is my point exactly. You mean all you need is something wet or moist or greasy and in your palm or a hole in the wall.
Then you just need that Page 7 girl off the Jet magazine.
Nah.
Hey, don't be mad because we simple.
Back in the day before OnlyFans, you had my favorite girl was on Page 9.
Bruh, check this out, Matt. It's 2026. Pinky about as big as a fucking school bus right now. Motherfucker still got daydreams about Pinky her prime.
She was the one back in the day, though.
Yeah, motherfucker got that SpongeBob.
Pinky is big as the side of a house right now, though. She huge. That's one huge bitch.
Oh, y'all body shaming? Oh my god.
Big as hell. She was big back then. She was big back then, and y'all liked her because she was big. That's why
she had that rump roast, all natural, non-GMO.
Wow.
Listen, I am not against body shaming. That's why my ass in the gym every morning at 5 a.m. since January 1st. Because y'all ain't about to be y'all not
Y'all ain't gonna keep talking. She's not working out. Maybe she has a white girl on the show. That's the problem with society right now. We always want to look at the American standard of beauty, and just because she's in the gym, why can't we just love her for how she looks?
No, I don't know anybody on that panel that wants that.
No, anybody on the panel that want who?
Talking about Pinky.
I don't know why. I mean, the mere fact that she's a slore should be enough for you not to want to fuck her. I mean, yeah, she got a nice ass. I mean, a big ass if you're into that. Like that's more ass than anybody needs at one time.
Hold on. Body count really doesn't matter, right?
There are people
I ain't
that
speaking
love
for us on the panel, but some people need professional expertise.
Y'all, hold on. Didn't we just have a whole conversation about BBLs the other day? Y'all get on my motherfucking nerves. Y'all get on my motherfucking nerves. Because we just had a whole conversation about BBLs 3 shows ago. Y'all talking about how y'all didn't need big asses and you want everybody natural. You think that big ass is natural? That ass ain't natural. That ass is fat, and she done moved it from one place to another. You can tell because she's fat now, and she's still slim in the waist because they moved that shit from one place to another. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all sit up here and say, "Oh, we don't want BBLs." That's a whole BBL times 12.
Hey, Courtney, look up Pinky, bro. Does she actually got
I'm trying to figure out who said they wanted that.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all brought her up.
I don't want that shit nasty.
See, that's why I said, Mimi, you'll be right here, and then you go to Universe 7 because nobody said none of that shit.
Y'all brought Pinky up. Yes, you did.
Yeah, we brought her up, but that don't mean we said we'll. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Are y'all attracted to Pinky? Is that are any of you on the panel attracted to Pinky?
He was talking. He was talking about how she was back in the day and how they used to look at magazines back in the day. You brought it to the future, and now you on Universe 6 planet. That's what I'm talking about.
It's okay. Be on there. Be over there.
I mean, it like I said, it makes for good conversation.
Okay. You can never admit that that's wrong.
But you see the thing though, Mimi?
Look at her. See how she used to look? Look at her waist is still the same size, but that ass just got bigger. That's called BBL. That's a BBL.
Nah, that's fat.
No, they moved the fat from one place to another, and then the fat rose.
That's fat. That stomach still. Look at them arms. That's fat.
Her stomach is still small. Ain't no way that her
I want to point out something.
Her stomach is big.
I'm a body shamer real quick. Don't judge me, right? Usually when women, I mean, I ain't gonna say women. Let's just say men. But since we talking about Pinky, you see the picture on the left, right? All right.
Premium.
How much she leaned over on the picture on the right? Because you want to know why she leaned over? She's trying to hide.
What you think? She trying to hide her stomach or
yes.
something?
You see that?
You lean? No. See, ain't none of y'all ever had a fupa. Because if you got a fupa, leaning forward is not how you hide it.
Look on the left camera. Watch the left camera. I mean the left picture. Her arm was back, right? On the second pic, she leaned it over a little bit, so you can't see the stomach.
You took Ashley out.
Oh shit, my bad, Ash.
It's okay. I mean, I'm gone for a month. You don't care about me anymore. I get it.
That's
That's
crazy.
She don't have no stomach. I don't care. She's not. Her stomach is not as big as it should be with all that weight that she done gained.
What you mean? That stomach still big. The ass is an illusion. It makes it look like it's small.
I don't think y'all know about people who have had plastic surgery and how that works.
But I also disagree though.
You can look at her arms. You can tell.
Yeah, those are huge, but her stomach is still smaller.
Not
than
everybody's stomach get big like that though.
Nah, that shit big.
No, hers is big, but Mimi want her to look like a just straight walrus, and not everybody's.
As she should with the 200 pounds she done gained.
She should be big as hell in a walrus. That's what Mimi saying. She should be big as a walrus.
It's like motherfuckers
Big as her arms are.
No,
hey, hold up, Rebecca. Rebecca got a question for the panel. I'm gonna go ahead and answer real quick. I'm gonna say, I don't know, because I never had a chick with a BBL, so I don't.
Yeah, I never had it either. So
well, I work with women every day, and I can tell you, and I have actually I've been to a plastic surgeon and had a little bit myself. I mean, these boobs ain't real shit. I can tell you right now that when you have plastic surgery, when
you ain't even that far enough, when it's him.
Huh?
I can't.
I'm just saying, you know. When you have plastic surgery and they do fat transfer, it's exactly that. They transfer fat, suck it out from one place, move it to another. And that's why you'll notice that women who used to be small, but then they gain weight and they've had a BBL, their ass gets huge because fat is memory cells. They expand.
But
and so her stomach is flat because she had it sucked out in the stomach.
Where is it? Look at her stomach. Look at her stomach right here. Where is it?
Stomach is bigger than it because she actually has gotten bigger, but it's not. It's not like she has the typical 5-6 rolls, forming in front of her stomach.
No, but that's the thing, as an anatomy connoisseur of women, right?
I teach anatomy on a daily basis, so please don't come at me. I own a cosmetology school. I have to teach anatomy and physiology as part of my business.
Money.
So trust me, I know what I'm talking about, and
No,
I happen to have had plastic surgery, and my sister had a fucking BBL, and that bitch has got a flat stomach, and she big as fuck. Her
Hold
booty
on,
is
right
huge,
now. We
and her
need the
fucking stomach
Instagram.
is flat. Okay, and I'm telling you what I know
Courtney.
for a fact. It's not
Courtney,
what I'm just trying to make up.
Courtney, she might be right, bro. Because I done heard
Look, here go
women
my
they'll
phone
get
right here.
a
It's on the
procedure
line.
done.
Yeah.
They'll get a procedure done, and they don't work out, and then they keep gaining weight. So the ratio of the weight gaining don't match because they got something in their stomach and they move to the back, but she still get bigger though.
Oh yeah,
That's cool.
You
That's
see,
cool.
that was one girl on it. Hold on.
Here goes
She's
the
still
problem.
fat. She still got a belly.
Y'all missing it though. We in
Ain't nothing
2026.
flat. That's all I'm saying.
But she got fat mostly everywhere else and not as much in her stomach. We all gonna go. I've had a tummy tuck. My stomach used to be this big. Okay?
But you said it's
I
flat.
got bigger,
It
but
ain't
I
flat.
didn't get rolls. My stomach is flat as a board. I don't care what it's flat. Okay.
Oh shit, Kendra Cam.
Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is I have gained 50 pounds since my tummy tuck, but my stomach ain't got a single roll on it. But my back do.
You don't gotta have. You don't need rolls in order for your stomach to be big. Just because you don't have rolls don't mean your stomach ain't big.
All I'm saying to you is I know how plastic surgery works, and that ass is a BBL. It was a BBL 20 years ago, and it's a fat BBL now. So
we know that. No, we know we're not negating that. I'm just saying she's still fat. And she still got a big belly. It ain't flat.
Here goes the problem.
Her stomach ain't. She don't have a fupa. She don't have a fupa.
Look at that Dunlap. Look at that. Look at that hangover. Look at that you can grab. You can grab it like this underneath. You can do.
You don't see them thighs. That stomach should be 10 times bigger than that.
You can do this.
No,
if you can do this. She got something under that. You can do this too.
It should not be.
You can grip that bottom butt, that bottom belly just like this. That ain't flat. You can't do that to a flat stomach. You can't do that to a flat stomach. I don't care about the BB. If that bitch ain't flat, waterboard flat, you got a belly. I don't care how you look at it. That's fat.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all have it because y'all done had plastic surgery, and y'all know so many people that have had plastic surgery. When I personally do, and I could phone a friend right now who's a nurse who works at a plastic surgeon's office.
Hell yeah, call up.
Hey, Courtney. Hey, look up Gracie Bunge. She's one of those ones who's big and had plastic surgery.
Gracie Bunge?
Yeah.
Hey, so why you look
That's
that
her
up?
2 snaps in a circle, girl. I got my tummy tucked.
Why he looked that up? All I'm saying, Mimi, is
Gracie
genetics plays a factor to how your
GRACIEBON.
Not everybody's tummy get big when their body get big.
Well, and
I went to high school in Nigeria.
This is true.
I know bitches as 400 pounds.
Look, in South Africa, there are women that are shaped like that. They're
private
huge ass, tiny little waist, big boobs, big arms. I get that, but she ain't it because she wasn't shaped like that before. Y'all looking at her pictures of when she was a porn star. Show pictures of when she was in high school. Her ass wasn't that big.
We know she wasn't. We know she wasn't that big.
So I'm just telling you, that's a BBL body, and I know a BBL body that has gained weight. I know a BBL body personally that has gained weight. Not just one, not just
Mimi,
five,
you gotta say college though. You gotta say college. A lot of women don't peak in high school, so I know bitches that was flat as iron and board.
She's saying she had work whenever, and that is the body that came out after work. That's what
I'm trying to say. That's
the body that came.
No, that's what I'm saying. We weren't arguing the fact that she got a BBL. We know she got a BBL, but what we saying, she's still fat.
Absolutely fat, and that's the point. She's gained weight over the years, and she absolutely has had plastic surgery.
We know that for sure.
Now she's too far gone. Now she's just too big back to have plastic surgery.
That's that juicy crab. I think
but that ass is huge because she moved it from one place to. You got to understand when women get BBL, where the fuck you think they get the fat from? It comes from their own body.
Else on their body.
They move it from one place to another. So that's the thing. You have to have a certain amount of weight. They told my homegirl she had to gain 50 pounds just to get a BBL. So like y'all gotta understand how it works.
We know how it works. We know how it works. That's what we said.
Now that girl is naturally that way. Look at her. Look at how her thighs and shit. But then you look at Tiny. Look at Tiny. Look at T.I.'s tiny. You tell me that.
Please don't
Tell
do
me,
her
and
like
I'll show you a
hold up.
BBL body.
Hold
That's
up.
a BBL body. That's not a
I'm sorry.
BBL body.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
not a
sorry to
BBL
bust your
body.
bubble.
That's not.
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry to bust your bubble. She did get work done. She said she had
No, this girl
fat
has had
transfer.
some work done, but
She said
she
I done seen her before. She was
her
on like
size is not that. It was not
I think she was
transferred.
on Neon or
Right.
somebody stream, and she said she had fat transfer surgery.
She definitely had that stomach lipo. She has
Right,
had.
for
You
sure.
can tell. You can look at that
Her,
stomach and tell.
her arms and her face, all that shit got lipoed up.
Yeah, she said she got it
Everything.
done.
Yeah, but it's been moved to her ass.
She looks good.
I can tell you this, she can't fit in a regular airplane
face
seat.
card-
We
her
saw
face
that.
card do.
She
Her
talked
face card
about it.
looks good.
She can't
But I
fit
mean,
in an
she got
airplane
enough
seat.
money to afford not to.
Man, fuck all that. Her face card look good. That's about it.
She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
I think
Yeah, her
body
face, yeah, you're right. Her face is. Yeah, her face is. But other than that,
to each his own, because I'm pretty
But,
sure.
but look at but my question to the men on the panel, that's
You ought to be like,
y'all
nah,
like
y'all ain't
that.
finna change my mind.
Y'all like
Thank you.
that. Y'all think that's natural. Y'all like that. If you didn't know for that she had a BBL, you'd be like, oh, that's natural. We like
I just
that.
told you I don't like
That's
that
about
shit.
15 BBLs right there. That's
I just
not
told you I
just
don't like
one.
that. You just heard out of my mouth. I don't like that. That's nasty. I don't like that shit. I said her face is nice. No, hell
I mean,
no.
you can, if you look like this, if you cut her off from here, you wouldn't even know she had all that. down
Eventually,
there.
I'm gonna have to see that whole body at the end of the day, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Eventually, it's a no for me. I don't know about the other fellas. It's a no for me.
That's too much.
Hey, Mimi, I
That's
think
way too
sometimes
much.
you be having a whole like conversation to yourself. Is what we said.
No, because she having a conversation with me. I love it.
Okay, thank
No,
you,
no, no,
Ashley.
no.
I'm talking
You missed
to
what I said.
Ashley.
I said with yourself, and it be saying some stuff that we said. We ain't nobody say it.
I'm here with you.
I know what you thinking. How about that?
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
you're not a good mind reader.
see, I know what you're thinking.
You are not a good mind reader. I gotta tell you, BB. Sorry.
It's something though.
I said, I
Keep your day
She's
job.
not something. It might not be this panel, but she
Keep your
is
day
sitting
job.
in something. So
All I know is that for me, I like natural body. So
yeah, you guys say that, but then you double tap.
Yep. And then they cheat on you with a bitch that look like that,
and
or
you-
be in their DMs and
Hey,
liking
wow.
all their pictures.
And
And
Ashley,
Hey, y'all know
while
what I
you on
noticed?
vacation, we did have this conversation.
Okay.
What I would double tap on doesn't mean that's something I'll tap in real life. I might double tap on the McLaren. That don't mean I'll buy one, even if I had the money for a McLaren.
Mm-hmm.
So, or you got people, you know, they might fuck somebody with a BBL. That's not who you gonna take for the next 40, 50 years.
Wait a minute.
Coming from the man that said that you would hit the 70-year-old.
I knock the brakes off that bitch.
And he was fucking greasing hole in the
or you're double
wall.
tapping?
First of all, Mimi,
Well,
I ain't
actually,
never
you
said
know,
I put my.
I'll take.
I'm sorry,
everything out your
friction
book.
and
Hey, it's just
imagination. My
preferences.
bad.
You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying? You probably
never.
don't like that, but
I
you
ain't
like the
never said
older
I'm
ones.
putting my shit in no damn hole in no wall.
The same thing.
Imagine, just making
I
imagine.
barely go to eat at a hole in the wall. Let alone
No,
put my
but you
feet
don't
through
mind
that
that Fifi though. You don't mind that Fifi though. That Fifi is all good, right?
No, hold on. What is Fifi, bro? Like straight up. Am I lame?
A
No,
little.
you're
Too
not.
young. You're too young to know what a Fifi is.
Maybe
No,
that's
you not.
I mean, if Raw know what Fifi is, if everybody know what Fifi is, I'm around everybody age. So
okay.
Yeah, but I watch like Beyond Scared Straight and all that extra shit. And so
It's a jail term for when
Yeah,
you
They use like
take
a paper towel.
you
It's
put
a-
you take a glove, you
Yeah,
take
I'm
a
with you. I
glove
don't
and
know
put
what
some
the fuck that is.
lotion or some moisturizer in there, and then you
I thought it was
wrap
some
it up in a
total my
towel
bad. I
and you
don't
just
do that.
See,
it's
that's
like
what
a
I'm saying.
pocket, it's a pocket pussy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a DIY. It's a DIY.
It's a DIY pocket pussy. Yeah.
okay, I get it
Oh,
now.
yeah. I thought it was. I
Seems
thought
like
it
a
was,
lot of work, but I understand in the
Bruh.
environment of the
I
people.
thought if you right handed, that means you use your left hand. That's what I'm saying.
Stop.
He
Stop
said, I
right
thought you
now.
was stroking southpaw. It's crazy.
Hey, that's what I thought it meant.
I didn't know,
At least
bro.
you know
I
that.
didn't know what the hell.
Now they
that
call
was.
it the strange.
Now I know that one. They call that the stranger.
The strange, yeah.
Damn. Not Pamela Henderson.
Oh shit.
And I
Bruh,
also know
man.
the one. No, the stranger is the one. I heard this on a joke. It's like you do something, let your arm get sleepy, and then do it. They call that the stranger.
I thought that was just your left hand.
Now, That sounds like grape soda.
Oh, you break yourself.
If your hand is asleep, it can't consent.
To Rebecca, I think Cardi B's body is very nice. And no, I do not. I will never have slander for Cardi B.
Nah, we fuck Cardi B right now. The hand was
that
asleep.
That body is out of control.
You forced your hand through some Trump. Not a hand got to go to therapy.
Let me see something. Let me see something.
And like I wasn't even involved in this.
You just sit on it.
Oh,
no. I was asleep and then
woke up
getting washed.
But see, the problem is with men are visual and body's all about proportions. That's why even though Lizzo was big, nobody liked it, because why you going to the game with your back hanging out when you ain't got no ass back up?
People did like it. Other people didn't, but some people
say,
did.
y'all know that there are people that like big women.
Yes.
There are men out there that will literally love big, fat, big back, big neck, big thigh, big arm ass women.
We don't like.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me just tell y'all something. So the reason I had a tummy tuck,
3D on one side.
The reason I had a tummy tuck is because I used to be 300 pounds. And let me tell you something, okay? Back when I was 300 pounds, I couldn't fucking beat the men off of me. You hear me? Young, old, fine, young, black, white, Mexican, all of them. I couldn't keep them off of me.
I got a question though, Mimi.
Now it's a little bit harder because
Mimi,
it's a little
I got a
different.
question. Even though you were big, even though you were scale tipping, were you still curvy?
I know this nigga did not say what I
just
did.
as curvy as Pinky.
He said it. He said it
naturally.
Right? So when you curvy, that's like an exemption on the tax form.
You act like there's men out here that don't like them flatbacks. Them bitches get men too. They get married. Y'all, these 600-pound women on these shows, they get men. I'm over here looking at them like, how the fuck am I single?
That boils back to Marcus during the Keenan conversation where some niggas just can't get bitches. So that's the only thing that say hi back.
Listen. I disagree. Those men, no, they like that. It's not.
They literally love it.
See, now
you like
it's dangerous territory. Because now,
if I showed y'all a picture of what I look like when I was 300 pounds, y'all would have wanted to hit it too. Y'all would have wanted to hit it too.
Where the picture at? Let me see.
There are men. Y'all say what y'all don't want and what y'all ain't gonna do. I promise you, I beg to differ.
Okay,
y'all will,
because then I'll be sexualizing you, and I don't want to be categorized as a person that.
Pull the picture up, and I'll tell you how I was going.
Listen, you can't tell. I'm like I told y'all, I'm a 44-year-old woman. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that all men don't sexualize women in some type of way. And that, listen, and also, I don't believe that women and men can truly be friends. I don't believe in that. I don't.
But hold on though.
Because no, I don't believe in it.
Because you brought up the 600-pound women. Look at the caliber of men. Them niggas ain't pulling shit for real.
Nope.
That's what they like. You're over here. What type of caliber are you thinking though? Like we're all
wrong.
Looking at
because it makes a difference. You gotta,
like
now, if you talk about a top-notch nigga that's pulling these 600-pound chicks, then that makes a difference. But you looking at these niggas that no women would even think about turning their head to. So they makes a difference. So
that's not always the case.
You can't.
Look at Gabourey Sidibe. Look at Gabourey Sidibe.
Hold up.
Look at Gabourey Sidibe from Precious.
Listen, probability versus possibility. It's a difference. I get it. There are some, but the likelihood of these 600-pound men getting a top-notch nigga is slim to none. Y'all gotta stop that shit. Cut that out.
What is
that? Your version of what is top notch is different from someone else's. It's all perspective.
Hold on. Are y'all trying to say those dudes that are my 600-pound life, those dudes that are dating those chicks, are you trying to say if someone offered them a girl and they could hook up with someone who's 200 pounds or whatever, they wouldn't drop that bitch like a hotcake?
Let me tell you something. And
Come on, you know they would. So no, that's all they
so
get.
we're talking about 600-pound life, and we all know that those people, a lot of them are not living the best circumstances.
Right.
But there are full-on websites and apps that you can go to where there are huge women that men from all over the world pay good money just to go take them out on dates, and they are slim men with money. It's like so we can say we can say it's a fetish, right? We can say it's a fetish, right? But I can also say that it's a fetish that men like black women, or white men like black women, or black women like whatever it is that you like, or something that you fetish is a strong word, right? But really, is that not what it is? If you are the type of man who only likes women with big asses, then you have a fetish for it. You have like I said, you could say preference, but preference and fetish to me, they're about the same thing.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Do you think it could be separate? Do you think it could be separate? It's something that a dude likes that he's kind of kinky about, but it's not necessarily something he wants in his wife?
Nope, I don't.
See, that's wrong. So you're wrong.
I don't think that there are always circumstances where it could be, but I also think that there are men out here that are looking for a wife that's 700 pounds because that's the only way his dick is going to get hard. Friction and imagination. In other words, they don't have it. If they're not getting that woman, if they're forced to find women that are, maybe I can only find me a 400 pounder for now. I haven't found that woman that I'm looking for because she's already married to somebody because she's on that 600-pound TV show. Like, come on now, it's people out here that like that. That's something that kills me. Y'all be in this echo chamber of what men want.
Hold on. Would it be fair to say this?
I don't know if you do or not. We are men.
Hold on. There's women out there that wouldn't marry a broke guy, but would marry a guy with money. They would smash the broke guy, but they wouldn't marry him because his finances are straight. But they would marry the guy that finances are straight.
Are we going to sit here and pretend like there aren't women that are married to broke men and they fuck broke men and they're married and in love with broke men and have kids with broke men?
I didn't see. There we go again. I said I prefaced it in the beginning. Do you think there are women that do that? I didn't apply to all. I'm applying to the women that have that preference.
Okay, so you said, are there women out there that will fuck broke men but won't marry them?
Right.
Sure.
But will marry a guy with money.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, but it's normal for it to be flipped.
So that's what I'm trying to say. It's men out there that will smash the
let me ask you something.
Big girl,
what is broke to you? What is broke to you? Do you think that a person who's homeless doesn't think that a man that makes $12,000 a year got more money than them and they're willing to date them or marry them or be with them? What do you like? It's all about perspective. Don't act like all us women are looking for a man that makes $1 million a year. That's not factual. That is not that. That's not even.
I'm not talking about those.
I'm just asking because
I said it in the beginning. Are there women that's like that? I'm not saying all women just want to do that's rich. I'm saying are there women that have that preference?
There are, of course, there are.
I'm just saying it's the same thing with men. They'll smash the chick, the 300, 400 pound chick, but they won't marry them. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm saying. Now,
there are men that will.
Right, that's the whole point.
There's men that will
marry,
and there's men that do.
Y'all,
there's men that will, and there's men that do.
Yeah,
these women are not sitting up here not married. They get on these TV shows and the DMs be getting knocked in on men trying to fuck them and holler at them and marry them and give them the life of their dream. To that woman, they may have never been able to find a man until they got on TV, and now they're exposed. And all these men in different countries. That man, when I lived in Nigeria, because I actually did live in Nigeria for 3 years. When I lived in Nigeria, I was big as fuck, and all of them men wanted me. Yeah. All of them. Okay?
Nigeria.
Can we see the picture?
But what I'm trying to tell you is, there's somebody for everybody. everybody. Everybody in this culture, especially men, y'all got this red pill mentality. Oh, women only want men with money. No, they don't. Women do not only want men with money.
I don't understand why y'all think just because a dude fucks that he likes you. I don't understand
And just because he likes you don't mean he want to fuck. Y'all always. Why do you think that if a man, if a man only will fuck you and not like you, why can't it be the other way around?
It could be.
I'm just saying, y'all act like
because here's the problem. Here's the problem. Y'all get so caught up on the fact of the probability versus possibility. Yes, we all know that there's a small percentage of men who like those big ass women. Your average man, but your average man, your everyday man, your average man. If you went to ask 100 men, I guarantee you the overwhelming majority would say, hell no, I'm not dating no 600-pound woman. Are there some that will date 600-pound women? Yes, we know this. Just as we know that there are some women that's gonna fuck around with broke niggas. We know this. But y'all are being disingenuous in this conversation because we know on a majority scale, it ain't gonna happen like that. So you can just on this small principle scale right here, you got myself, you got Raw, you got Marcus, you got Macaroni Tony. All of us say we ain't finna date no 600-pound woman. That's
but you just said it's in America. I say if you take that 100 and you take it outside of America, go to a couple of us, and then the rest of the country, I think it'll be more than a small majority that would marry
that's
a bigger woman.
That's if you look, mind you,
this is so crazy that you think that the small majority is only gonna be like 5-10 people. Like, what are you talking about?
Let's go back to preference versus fetish. A preference is something that you desire, right? Some people are delusional in the fact of what they can actually get, right? There are some women. There are some men who are delusional about the type of women that they can get. We know this. Some men like, listen, I desire this bad bitch who this, that, and the third, but they don't qualify for that. Just as there are some women who are delusional as well, that what they think they can get as far as a man, guess what? They don't qualify for those type of men. Now, the aspect of this situation, what we're talking about from the beginning, most men will fuck some women, but they ain't marrying them though. And that's the difference. Y'all keep conflating the two. Just because they gonna fuck, that don't mean they gonna marry.
Exactly. That's exactly.
First of all, the marriage rates are super low, so that is true. Because
the rates are super low doesn't mean that the people who are getting married, let's use that pool of people, aren't marrying people that have weight on them. Let's just be honest.
Oh my God.
When you talk about
Mimi, you're not.
Come on now,
Mimi, you're saying something that we're not saying. We're not saying that they are not getting married. He said it, they are, but he's saying probability versus possibility. It's about preference of in general what men what they look for, what they are smash versus what they are married. So that's what we're talking about. The issue is when we say it, you don't want to.
So let's take marriage off of the table. Take marriage off the table. Let's just talk relationships or being involved with someone. Okay. Because we already know that the marriage, since you said it, I'm gonna take your word for it, the marriage numbers are low, right? Okay. So you mean to tell me all these big women out here ain't getting no play from nobody?
Oh, hell yeah,
I guarantee that's what we've been saying the whole goddamn time.
That's what we saying.
But so you're saying that they're not marrying them because they're fat?
You said we're not. You said we're not talking about marriage no more.
But we no. That was the whole point. Like you were saying that they'll fuck you. But they won't marry you.
Won't take you
so you're
serious.
saying
or make a commitment, or
that are
make a
in
commitment.
relationships with all these overweight women, because let's be honest, in America we have an obesity problem, especially in the people in the Black community and the community of color. Okay, which I am a big part. I don't know what these people in the comments. We already know that I'm a part of that community. So with that being said, we got all these people that are overweight. And they're just in these relationships with people, and the reason that they won't marry them is because they're overweight.
Hey,
So
look,
that's the only reason why.
So hold on. 11.5% 11.5% of women are severely obese. 11.5%. That's 11.5%. So that's an insignificant number compared to the majority. Out of that 11.5, how many of them are getting married?
Oh, I don't know how many are getting married.
No matter how you, that's my point. No matter how you swing it, that's a very small number compared to the actual women that are getting married.
Well, how about
That's
how
the
many
point
people
I'm
are
making.
getting married? Let's pull up that
I
number.
already
Yeah, I can
said
pull
that.
that.
I said
Yeah.
the marriage
No,
rate
I
is
want to
low
know
in
the
the first place.
percentage
No,
because I
but
Yeah.
mean,
Mimi, while he pulls that up, can you pull up the before picture?
of me.
Yeah.
This nigga is so stupid, man.
I've been trying to ask forever, and Mac like, hey, let me talk. I'm like, damn, can she just pull up the picture while you talk?
I'm gonna leave that to your imagination, okay?
Type
You,
shit.
you can follow me on IG, I heart Mimi B. You can see what I'm shaped like now, and then you can go ahead and infer what you will. Okay.
Ooh.
Just know that when I was 300 pounds, I could get any man I wanted, and whether it was to marry or to be in my bed for the day, for the night, for the week, for the month, for the year, I could have got any man I wanted to because my face card never declined.
And
Never declined.
You better tell them, goddamn, meet me. You better let them niggas
Face
know.
card never
And the beautiful
declined.
thing about it is I went to high school in Nigeria. So I know that if you was out there, you was pulling the premium out there. I know that.
Yeah, they love
Lagos
queer
to
women
from
out there.
Abuja to Lagos to from the
Yes.
hood to the city,
Yeah.
all the way through. Okay.
All of it.
And I still got a 5-year visa to go back because I do business there. So and I can go
Period.
anytime I want.
Type
Sometimes
shit.
you leave
Let's
America,
go.
things change. Like other countries like bigger women.
That's
It's here
all.
that
But
we're
y'all
scared
know
of a
me.
stick.
Y'all live in
In
America. Y'all
particular,
live over
in
there.
Nigeria, the bigger you are, the more money they feel like you have because you eating
Y'all live
good.
here.
Okay?
Y'all live here. Y'all
Yeah.
live here. Y'all
Right,
don't
but
live
you
over
have
there.
to, we're thinking of the world. We're not just
I'm
thinking
just
of
saying, y'all
bullshit
act like men don't come from over there over here to get them a
Yes,
big
right.
old ass woman because that's what they like.
They be getting scammed by them Nigerians.
They
What
be
that
getting
that
scammed.
40 day
Exactly. They be
that
getting
90
scammed by
days
that.
before
ridiculous.
fiance 90-day fiance. You
Now
be
you're
getting
talking about
scammed,
scamming.
boy.
Now that's some I'm trying to get into the country type shit. Okay.
Exactly. That's why they
That's
keep with the
not
big
see, I went to Nigeria. I didn't that nobody was coming over here with me.
Mimi, I love
All
you.
right. So
Living.
So it's 6.1 per 1,000 people that get married. And the latest and the
6 people
6.1
per
6.1 people get married per 1,000 that get married.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And you said 11% of the population is obese?
11.5% of the population is severely obese.
Severely. Okay, so you're talking severely, is that like 400 pounds and above, or like the 600-pound people or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, if you did the numbers on that, I mean, those people are still getting married.
They are.
But it's an insignificant number, like I said. Why
Well,
you
I
rolling
mean,
your eyes,
it's an
Ashley?
insignificant number, but there's still people out here that are wanting to marry them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. But here's the thing, lady. We're not arguing the fact that they don't. We're not saying that. But what we are saying is that the probability of it happening is not likely. That's what we're saying. We're not saying it's impossible. We're not saying it don't
at the
happen.
end of the day, we could say that the probability of me not getting married is not likely then if that's the case. I mean, somebody might say that I got a big old head, I got a big forehead, I can't get she ain't my type. All of that stuff that you hear, what everybody has a preference, but I can tell you this, I ain't got no problem.
Both of y'all got a big head. You ain't actually got a big head, but it's all right though. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I know I got a big head. I do have a big head.
Ain't no problem.
And I got a lot of other things that's big.
Ain't no problem.
Never had a problem over here.
I'm big in all the right places. Just know this: I get taller when I sit down.
Nobody said it was a problem. We just said I got a big head. Ain't nobody's attacking y'all. Yeah, y'all got a big head. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm fine with that. I know
I'm
what
sure.
I'm doing.
This face card is perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
with
speaking
no
of
makeup on.
Ashley, somebody called me asking about you, Ash. They was like, "Hey man, who that fine joint is?"
Were they attractive?
Huh?
Right. Were they 500 pounds?
Listen. I'm gonna let you just like y'all say, y'all say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I'm gonna let you be the judge of that.
Does he have a job?
I ain't judging on them. Yeah, he's an entrepreneur. He get bread. He gets to it.
Okay, well, tell him I said hi.
He working.
Is he a good person?
See, preference, right? She wanted somebody with a job. She don't want to be with a dude that's broke.
No, because I want somebody that makes
didn't say nothing about
I do or more. I already fed the homeless long enough. I'm not doing that shit. I'm asking.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, Mimi.
Y'all crazy.
See, preference.
Mimi had me go do homework, and it's only one.
Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that private pile? Holy.
Yeah, that's that one post on Mimi page. She's talking about go do some research. Ain't no research there.
That's because that is my my
I know your
my
business
burner
page.
Yeah,
My
facts.
business page, though, you know what I'm saying? It's plenty of pictures.
That's fine.
All right, let's go to the next topic. Let's go to this next topic, man. Let's go to this next topic. But before we do, we gotta read the super chats.
Where the money at? Move it in!
Shout out to the
proud of you, Courtney. I love this.
Yeah, we work. Hey, look, slowly. Shout out to the boy Malik for the $5. He said BBLs are fun, but I was drunk at the time, but I didn't last long.
Damn.
See? Shout out to you.
That's because the cape was like rocks and it had no recoil, so he couldn't fall off in it. It done pushed his whole abdomen out. That's why he didn't last. If it was natural, he got that recoil, he might have
Why
lasted.
do y'all think that BBLs are hard? It's
Right.
natural fat that comes from jiggly other places of the body. It's
Some
not
people,
natural.
I've heard some women's BBLs are not that soft.
That's because they got silicone in their butt. They got fixer-flat in there. It ain't their natural fat.
No, even with the
I think
fat
everybody's
transfer,
right in this
it
instance.
take a couple months for it to melt back down to where it's soft. I done
Y'all are
squeezed on a couple BBLs. That's how I know I don't like them.
What? Not Mr. I don't like BBLs, but you squeeze on them from time to time. Again, greasy hole in the wall. As long as the shoe fits, you ought to wear it.
I never said time to time. I said before.
Well, I said time to time
There's an
because
art
that
to
would have
speak.
been before.
Yeah, that's before. And that's how I know I didn't like it. From my personal life experience, I went woom woom, and it almost cracked the damn knuckle. And I was like, ooh, nah, I'm gonna find something safe to do and go get me something natural.
So what about these women that work out with them booties you can flick a dime off of?
Or the muscle butts?
Yeah, what about the natural booties? You know what I'm saying?
They be fun to spank, but that recoil leave a little shit in your wrist. It feel like you done fired a desert eagle.
Stupid, bro. Let's go to the next topic, bro. Y'all be stupid, bro. I ain't got time for this nigga, man.
The boy said recoil.
He said the recoil. So listen, let's dive into this next topic, man. We're on the fatty channel.
Oh
and
Lord.
apparently, what's her name? Tara Dot and C Banter, they go back and forth at it. And I'm not sure.
You said pterodactyl?
Nah, her name is Tara Dot JS.
Oh, okay.
So I guess she's a TikToker, and you know she hosts a lot of TikTok lives, and she be going in. But I guess this is her first time on a live stream on YouTube. So let's see what they talking about.
Ending outcome was my decision. So yes.
But if he got a vasectomy, there would be no baby. If he
But not
covered,
every
if he
man is
worked it up,
Wait,
there would be no baby.
Wait, so watch.
Vasectomies.
Oh, wait, wait, hold on. The thing is,
Room 9.
no, that's not an issue, right? What she's saying is factually true.
No, I'm not talking about her personal issue. I'm
No,
saying
hold on, wait, no, you're speaking in general. You said
I'm
men can
saying
get a
women got
vasectomy.
access to sex, but if you didn't want the baby and you use the proper protection, there wouldn't even be a pregnancy. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why are y'all skipping that step? As if the baby appeared out of nowhere, you didn't do. You just like what she wrapped her legs and suction.
Nobody's skipping the step. Nobody's skipping the step.
Y'all all skipping the step. A man
No,
will take the
Hey, Tara, you have to let him finish his thought, Tara. You have to let him finish his thought.
Cheeky, can I? I'm gonna ask this because Tara right now she might beat me up if I ask her. Miss Courtney and Miss Ebony, if you give that man an option to whether he wants to be a father or not, would we be in this predicament? If you just like what Cheeky's trying to get towards, if you made sure this man wanted to be a father or not, and you gave him the option, even if he changes his mind, would women be in the predicaments they're in? And because I ask you this, every time I ask a woman before we get to this sensitive subject, especially if she has a kid, Courtney, would you have a kid, or would you have a kid with a man who don't want you or that kid?
No.
Hey, Ebony,
that's
would
why I
you?
waited.
Hold on. Ebony, would you?
No.
Tara, would you?
I don't know what you're saying, my bad.
Would you have a kid with a man who don't want you or a kid?
Y'all just set up questions. I
No,
mean,
ma'am, I just
Just answer the question. It's fine.
Would you have a kid with a man who don't want you or a child?
yeah, but it's personal for a general conversation.
No, man, that's
No,
not
no,
personal, man.
no. That's not personal. It's hypothetical. Would you have a kid with the man that didn't want you or the kid?
Before you even have
Ali,
sex.
Ali,
with
Ali, no, let
No,
me,
we're
let
not
me.
trying to set a question up. That's the weird part. That's all.
No. It's an honest question, right? Hey, one second. Hey, one second, Tara, 1 second. Ali, Tara, 1 second. Tara, hey, Tara, when the hosts of the show are talking, you have to refrain yourself, okay, Tara? You know the deal.
Come on, Tara, we want you over here.
Hey, Ali, can you ask me that question?
Hey, Fatty, would you have a kid with a woman who don't want to have a kid with you or want to be with you?
No, I think it's a terrible environment. I think it's a terrible foundation. Like that's everything to go left. So no, things change. Of course, I might be with somebody that might want to have a kid with me, and then all of a sudden they don't have the same feelings because there's life. But from the get-go, I'll never force a woman to be a mother that doesn't want to be around me or a kid. I answered it. Yes,
and that's the problem. Oh, go ahead, Chicky.
The thing is, we're not addressing what she's saying, right? It's a simple address. Men can get a vasectomy. Absolutely. I 100% agree. Women can get their tubes tied. Why don't women get their tubes tied?
They're not the equivalent, though. One is
Wait. Listen to a reason, though, before y'all react. Tara, why do you say they're not equivalent?
Not just say they're not equivalent because one is inpatient and one is outpatient.
Oh.
Do you understand the difference between that? Like one is considered minor surgery.
Hold on, let her finish.
That's the difference.
Say that again. No, cut out.
One is considered minor surgery while the other is major surgery. That's the difference. But what I'm saying is, we're saying that no, because you already made the point about my body, my choice, right?
Agree.
What I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is like all the responsibilities being put on the woman in this case. What I'm saying is there are precautions men can take so there wouldn't even be a pregnancy to make it seem like, well, she's giving XX to sex. Nothing he can do. And if she chooses that his baby by this man who don't want her, then that's on her. That like avoids any responsibility for a man in a situation, which doesn't make sense.
Cheeky, do you want to address this before we move to Ali?
Yes.
And I see you, Money. I see you too. Go ahead.
So yes, tubal litigation is generally considered a minor surgical procedure. So that's also that would be
so that's kept too. That's
so
crazy.
I just looked it up just because again.
Can you read it again, Cheeky?
I can share the screen.
Y'all think
No, don't share it. 1 second, Daryl. 1 second. Just read it again, Cheeky, please.
Yes, tubal ligation or getting your tubes tied is generally considered a minor surgical procedure, often done as a day surgery. Minor surgery is typically a quick procedure with short recovery, often allowing you to go home the same day. Now,
Liar.
I'm not saying she a liar. I'm just saying if I'm okay with being wrong, but I just want to check. If you said that,
I got it.
Wait.
I'll count them when you're done. Then.
Yeah, fine. That's totally fine with me. So if you say that getting a vasectomy is a minor surgery that men can do, getting your tubes tied is a minor surgery women can do. My only point is, if we start going through the list of things that would allow for pregnancies to not exist, women's list is much longer. Yes, men can wear a condom, but if men don't want to wear a condom, you can wear a female condom. But most people don't ever know or hear about that.
Never saw one.
Most women have never decided to use that as an option. But no matter what, my point is, the list is a much extensive and longer for when it comes to women's choice and reproductive anything.
Message. So what are y'all thoughts on this situation? I saw you shaking your head, Ash. What you got? I know you got something you want to say.
At first, I didn't know what was going on, and then I finally figured out because I know this show very well.
Yeah.
I understand exactly what she's saying. I think it's more we put a lot on the woman when it comes to sex, pregnancy, and all that jazz. And so, from what I'm understanding, is she's more saying, men need to take a little bit more responsibility than what's currently happening. I don't know how it all started or whatever's coming from it. I do also get what she's saying about the minor and the not so minor. It is more, it's harder on a woman's body than it would be for a man to get surgery. So you shake your head no, but that's just because y'all are afraid to do anything with your balls. But yet we have to have something shoved up our body or cut into us to get some shit done. But y'all can just literally have a snip and put a fucking ice pack on it and move on. That's all I'm saying. I think that's where she's coming from. It is a lot more. It is a little less, but for him, I get what also he's saying. He's more just saying like, whatever. All in all, I don't fully know, but I do semi-agree. I think that there should be a little bit more ownership when it comes to sex in the band.
I mean, there was more to this conversation, but the biggest thing is if you have consensual sex and the woman decides, like, if she gets pregnant, decides to keep the kid, the man has no say so of it. If to keep the kid or not keep the kid. And if you do keep the kid, the man usually gets fucked for 18 years and still on your program how he gets to see the kid and all this other shit. So probably what you're saying is it's more on the woman's end, the one getting pregnant. So it's like this. So like if I came in a scenario where, just say some chick that I was gonna hook up with, some bad chick, and she said, hey, there's like a 95% chance that I got some sort of STD. It's up to you. You know about it. Cool. And I decide to fucking do it, right? And I wear a condom, whatever. If I find out the condom bust, and I got 48 hours to take this pill that can magically take that shit away, I'm gonna fucking do it, right? I'm gonna make sure that I'm not going to have a kid or get an STD because I know, like I will be stuck with this shit. So when you have sex, a woman is automatically stuck with the kid. I think you got to make better decisions because a man really isn't. Like, I got my plan B. I'll pay for the plan B pill. Cool. If that's what it is, I'm fine with it. But the thing is, you bear the most responsibility. You guys don't act like you do. It's not fair, but you do.
I don't know about not acting like we do.
You know, I
Yeah.
have
What do you mean?
strong opinions about this, so I'll wait till the end.
In most situations, the dude say, no, I don't even really know you. I don't want to be with you. I don't want the kid. And you still say, yeah, well, fuck that. I'm having the kid. And then guess what? I'm taking your ass to getting child support on the kids you didn't want. Cool. Guess what? That happens. That's what I'm saying. You get to make that choice, but you also get to take someone else down who didn't want to do that.
Yeah, but you also fucked her.
Right.
But again, like I said, I just told you, you could have.
Baby. And that's what I'm trying to explain. Like, you guys don't want the responsibility of fucking, and then
But if we did have the responsibility, we'd do it way better than you guys do. I guarantee you.
You're fucking now, and you're not doing a good job because you're complaining that you're getting trapped.
Most men
do to make a baby. Don't act like it don't take two people.
Well, I'm trying to say, if we took the most responsibility, just say if for some reason men could have kids, I guarantee it'd be way better than the way you guys do it now.
This is crazy to me because
110%, because we know we're not gonna depend on you. If I don't see a life with you, I'm getting that shit taken care of.
But if you don't see a life with me, then you should have taken all the precautions while you were fucking me before we got to the bed.
Are you kidding me? Most of the times, the woman's the one who breaks up the fucking man. What are you talking about?
No, we're talking about from the beginning. You're saying it's after when she gets pregnant, but why aren't we taking the precautions beforehand? And then once we're there, you're only going to, once you're there, you're fucked. But it's kind of like, okay, but why'd you fuck her then? If you were afraid of all the extra shit.
So it will take both of us. I'm gonna blame the shit on you. I'm just gonna get it taken care of. Fuck you're due with it. I don't care what you do. I know I'm gonna be stuck with this shit. I don't give a fuck about what you do. I'm gonna fix it.
I get what you're saying, but
that's what I'm trying to say. And that's
the beginning. The root cause was the fucking.
Yes, and we both want to do that shit, and we realized it wasn't a good idea. I'm a good
What happened from the fucking? You shouldn't have fucked her. If you were
Are you
worried
fucking kidding me? Like, people do dumb shit all the time.
So that's an excuse?
But I'm gonna fix the dumb shit that I did. You're not listening to what I'm trying to say?
I'm listening.
Are you not hearing me? Like if I say, like I said, if I'm wearing a condom and it busts, I am automatically going to take a day off the pill the next day. Automatic. It's not a question. It's nothing. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking it.
Understood, right? But if you were worried about the girl trapping you, why did you fuck her in the first place?
Because I wanted to bust a fucking nut. That's why.
That's your damn problem.
Okay, so I'm getting fucked because I want to have a good time, and then you decide to say, "Hey, your deal."
Y'all act like women want to have y'all's fucking dusty ass babies for 18 years. Y'all act like you ain't
you can take care of that.
So if a woman gets pregnant by you, you act like they're over here like, yes, I scored. I got to deal with that fucking dusty baby and your dusty ass for 18 years. Y'all act like it's how about some people don't believe in abortion? How about that? Some people do not believe in killing babies. No, you shouldn't have had sex either. It takes two people to have a baby. You wouldn't have put your dick in me. I wouldn't have got pregnant.
Hey, most men believe in it. It's you the ones who fuck it up.
No,
Yes, you do. Most men believe in that shit. They're like, I'm not gonna be stuck with this bitch for 18 years. Get rid of it.
And don't fuck her.
See,
keep your dick in your pants and don't fuck her.
So now it's all our fault.
You ain't got no self-control. You shouldn't be fucking at all if that's the case.
All I'm trying to say is, if I say I don't want the kid and you end up having, you should not be able to fuck me on the money. I should not be able to see the kid. Now, I believe the law should be. I believe the law should be, if I decide not to have that I want nothing to do with the kid, and I decide to get in the kid's life and I decide to get in the kid's life in just say 5 or 10 years, then you should get back child support from me. But if I decide, hey, I don't want this kid, I shouldn't have anything to do with it.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask the lady something.
If we get fucked over on the deal?
Can I ask the lady something real quick?
That's the worry. That's the stress. So don't do it.
Ladies, let me ask y'all a question. If you have a daughter, I don't know if y'all, but let's say you have a daughter and she's getting to a point where she's going to have sex and all that. She's getting sexually active or whatever. She's around that age. Would you say, hey, save your womb, close your legs, make sure the guy that you with, make sure he'll take care of the baby if you get married, all those? Or would you say, hey, it's up to the man to do the protection for yourself from you getting pregnant? It's up to the man, right, to wear the condom to make sure you don't get pregnant. Which one would you actually? I'm just asking. I'm not. Look, hold on, Ash. I'm not trying to put it on y'all. I'm just asking.
Right.
What kind of?
I just want to make sure I'm understanding. It's either close your legs or make sure that man can take care of you because it's on the man.
No, I said also I added a caveat. Okay. Close your legs or make sure the man that you have a baby with, you understand he will take care of the kid of the baby. Or leave the entire ownership up to the man to make sure he got a condom on. Would you tell your kids to do that? Your daughter to do that? I mean, which one you would tell your daughter to do?
We can't leave nothing up to y'all because y'all gonna put your dick in anything that has a grease around, a greasy hole around it.
If you don't leave it up,
we got men that think.
Okay. So if you can't leave it up to us, right? If you can't leave it up to us, that means you will make sure before y'all probably had sex, or your daughter before you'll make sure that, hey, make sure he got a condom before you have sex. If he don't have one, and you're not that well accommodated with him as far as understanding what he'll do if you get pregnant, make sure he has one or tell him to go get one. Would you tell your daughter to do that?
I would be happy to answer this question. Okay. But I need to put a caveat on it real quick. So me personally, I don't have children. All right. But I 100% believe that you teach your daughters not to have sex at all, just like you teach your sons not to have sex at all until they are responsible enough, okay, to either be in a healthy relationship where you are either preventing it on both ends or one end, whichever, because we know y'all men, like you said, you just want to fuck, you just want to put your dick in a hole. So with that being said, a pregnancy is quite possible, and of course it's going to be the woman's fault if she gets pregnant. So in my case, if I had a daughter that I knew was being sexually active, first I would beat her ass and I would lock her in the house for the rest of her life if I possibly could. But if that's not possible, I would absolutely put her on birth control, because I know y'all little boys with y'all's little dicks ain't gonna put no fucking little condom on it to prevent pregnancy. What you're gonna do is get her pregnant and then make the parents take care of them and then blame her for the rest of her life that you put your dick in her and got her pregnant when she was young, when none of y'all should have been fucking in the first place. That's the truth. And we shouldn't even really be having this conversation if we were really thinking about responsibility. Okay.
And now, so that's what
Responsibility is not fucking at all. Listen, let me finish because I'm very passionate about this because I've never been pregnant, number one. And that's for a reason because I never wanted to be a baby mother, not because I had two sisters that had kids when they were teenagers that I personally raised. So I knew a long time ago that I didn't want to be a baby mama, and I did everything that I needed to do to either prevent it by birth control, condoms, or not having sex at all. Because I'm not going to have a man look me in the eyes, beg me for this pussy, and then say, "Oh, I don't want that baby, and I don't want you, and I don't." And I'm also a person that doesn't believe in abortion. So as far as that's concerned, if y'all want y'all abortion rights, and these women want their abortion rights, when that man decides that he don't want that baby, then he shouldn't have to take care of it. If you want to sit up here and keep it, so you're talking. So I'm not one of those people that's unfair about it. I think that men don't have enough rights when it comes to these women having babies that they don't want. You know what I'm saying? If the man has to take care of it, then he should have the right to tell her, I don't want to take care of this baby that I don't want, and I shouldn't have to pay child support. So I'm with you on that, Marcus. But you shouldn't have put your dick in her raw to begin with.
So,
if you didn't want to get her to get pregnant and you were worried about a condom busting, then that is a risk you take. It's called Russian roulette. So you taking a risk with your life just like the woman is, and that child is not the one responsible for it.
And again, if it did happen, just 1 second. And if it did happen, I would be okay with that, with us trying to work it out. 100%. If I don't have any kids either, but if I did, believe me, I wouldn't be no deadbeat dad. I would definitely take care of my responsibility, but I want equal say so in that shit too. And I've seen it go so south when women get control that the man has no say so. He's pretty much getting fucked. And that's what I'm against.
That's where I agree with you.
The reason I asked that question, right? The reason why I asked that question, because oftentimes when we run into this conversation, it's always a pointing the finger situation. But I just want to kind of give a new perspective about it. I think it's more. I think we, as us people, we need to teach more about personal responsibility. And you're the captain of your own fate. You're the master of your own soul. So I am not going to leave it up to the woman to make sure that she gets a abortion or she on the pill and everything. I'm going to do what I have to do to protect myself. Okay. I think at the same time, when we have these conversations, when we actually give information on what women can do, I think that's when we get in point of contention, because they always say, well, y'all men need to stop doing it. Fine, cool, we heard it. But why can't we actually have the conversation just like you just explained, Mimi, all the things that the things that you did? Because at the same time, if you're worrying about yourself, you don't have to worry about no man getting you pregnant, because you're making sure you're doing your due diligence not to get pregnant. So I think that's a lot of the times when men, especially men, I don't have any kids. I don't have any kids out of wedlock. I did discipline and all that type of stuff. Right? These type of men that's saying, okay, if I had a daughter, I would try to teach her these things. I don't want to have a situation where she always saying, well, men just need to stop being don't have dick discipline, because that's not going to do anything, because you leaving it up to the power of the man to make the decision in the bed. That man did not get there by just chance, or he rubbed against your elbow and you got pregnant. It was some texting going on. It was some flirting going on. It was like, hey, I ain't looking for no relationship. I just want to have sex. He came over there. He penetrated and all that type of stuff. He did all that. Both of y'all knew. My whole thing about this is, why can't we have the conversation and say, well, women, if you not all the way sure about this man, you don't want to be married with him, and let's forget all that. You just don't want to have a baby right now because you and your whatever you got going on. Why can't we ever say, well, hey, make sure the man got a condom on? Because I've been plenty of situations where a woman told me, hey, do you got a condom? And I didn't. I didn't even know it was going to go that far. Right? But she was like, do you got one? Oh, we can't do nothing until you get one. Now, was I on medium, soft, almost half hard, getting in the car, running to the store to go get one? That's what I had to do. Ain't no man gonna say, well, since I can't go raw, then I ain't gonna have sex. No, I think there is ownership on the woman to make sure they protect themselves. But every time we get in these conversations to say, hey, women, these are some ways that you can protect yourself, a lot of women take it as we're trying to make them look bad, or we're trying to put the 100% onus on them. Because like the world is not absolute. You're gonna have knuckleheads, you're gonna have undisciplined men, and you're gonna have undisciplined women, and you're gonna have undisciplined men and undisciplined women coming together having sex and having a baby, right? We don't look at it like that both of y'all was undisciplined in the situation. We just look at it as the man, he was undisciplined, and you need to put a condom on. She was undisciplined because she let a man go in her without a condom. So it's an onus on yourself to protect yourself and look at it in that aspect instead of it's the man's fault or the woman's fault. I think that's what we need.
And then there's those circumstances where the condom does come off or break or something. So then in that case, if you're a responsible woman, you're on birth control, or maybe you use some other form of contraception. There's so many different forms of contraception out of there.
And I think that's what he was trying to explain in the video.
Oh, in the video, I agreed with him 100%. I didn't agree with Mark.
The lady was trying to make it like
that's when the conversation started, was because of Marcus.
Yeah, Mark said, if you let me bust off in you, I'm gonna do it. What you mean?
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
And we understand that you would do that, and that is very disheartening. I am gonna say that I didn't.
Hey, I'm telling you, most men would. I'm just telling you the truth, okay? I mean, most people, if you got no responsibility for most shit, then you're gonna do whatever it is. So that's the truth of it.
You just
if someone told me not to, I'm not gonna do it. I mean, so it is what it is.
But if I say you go right ahead, stick your dick in my pussy raw and give me a baby, you're gonna be like, yeah.
No.
Then you would say no. Then you're not fucking.
No.
I leave the baby part out. You'll do
it. If someone said I want a baby, then we need.
I don't know, because girls are saying that in the middle and y'all still be fucking. So I don't know if I believe you.
What? No. If it was just someone I was fucking around with, and like we weren't serious, he said I want a baby, I'm leaving. I'm not putting it to test.
At the end of the day, right? If we say y'all men, y'all just be fucking anything, the anything would be the one that's letting them do it, right? So at that point in time, when we actually champion these things like body count doesn't matter. Women can do whatever they want to do. They can do just as much as men, and they ain't gonna have anything happen to them mentally and all that type of stuff. They can smash and all this type of stuff. Women need to go have a whole phase in order to understand what they like and don't like. Right? We say these things. Then you need those undisciplined men to partake in those situations with them, right? Because they can't have a whole phase if it ain't no undisciplined men out there.
No,
so
they just
that's
lie.
one of those
They just
things.
lie, that's
Okay,
all.
if we're gonna have that situation, if we're gonna promote that, women can have sex with whatever they want, body count doesn't matter, X, Y, Z, etc., etc., etc. Well, make sure that if you're gonna go in this path, make sure that man have a condom. If not, then there's gonna be some complications in the more times you put yourself in those situations.
I also think that you have to remember too, people who have that type of mentality also are prepared for those repercussions. Those aren't the people that have that mentality aren't over here talking about what Marcus was talking about. Like,
no, I mean, I don't.
Things are set up a little different, but yeah,
I think I kind of disagree, because the same women that say body count doesn't matter, they had their whole phase and everything. Those usually are the same women that say men are not disciplined. Y'all need to do all these type of things and make sure you wrap it up. Stop having sex with these women, and if you don't love her or you don't want to like her like that, stop having sex with her. They saying all these things.
I just want to know how many people have you ran into that had a whole phase and then sit there and look at men talking about you need to have dick discipline. How many people?
The ones that had a whole phase, right? A whole phase doesn't mean right they're actively in it. They had the whole phase, and after they done having it, they say y'all men need to. Y'all
now they
need
want to judge.
stop.
I disagree. How many people have you met that are like that? Because I fully disagree. I know many women.
I met plenty.
Many
that have enjoyed their life and don't judge other men for doing the same fucking thing. Now, will they fuck?
No, judge. Yeah, I done met plenty. I done literally had conversations with women and I usually don't throw all the cards out because I just want to see if they contradict themselves. And I'm not trying to do no mind games. I just had plenty of conversations with women. If you throw all your cards out, they got enough recon to actually don't say what they want to say for real. So I'll just throw out some things. And I'm like, yeah, you had a whole phase. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. Oh, yeah, I had a whole phase. I was doing this, I was doing that, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And before that conversation, they'll talk all this stuff of how undisciplined men are. Plenty of times.
Can I say something real quick?
Oh, I mean, you cannot believe me,
No,
but
no,
I
no,
get
no,
it. But
no.
I
Let me
done
just-
ran into those situations.
Let me just say this real quick because y'all talking about women who have had whole phases, and you're talking about these women because these women told you they had a whole phase, right? So let's be honest out here. There are so many women, and you may know some personally that you didn't think ever had a whole phase in their life, and they absolutely 100% did. Okay, you just don't know about it, and they lied about it, or they were from another state. They moved to you will never know which women really truly had a whole phase and which ones didn't. And I'm just gonna leave that right there. Y'all be so wrong. There's so many levels when what y'all think women do and what they don't do. And the truth is, we so much better at hiding shit that you'll never know who the fuck was a hoe or who wasn't a hoe unless they tell you.
Hold on.
I'm gonna let Matt go, but that's a motherfucking lie.
But
I guess you're gonna tell me that a hoe got a loose pussy and her pussy ain't good. You're gonna probably say that hoes don't fit. You can tell when you put your dick in her or something.
No.
I'm gonna let Matt go. I'll tell you.
I'm tying it to the conversation. The conversation is not about how we know if a woman is a hoe or not, right? We're talking about how women can protect themselves from getting pregnant, and if they had a whole phase or not, what kind of precautions they can put in place so they don't be in that situation. That's what we were talking
back
about.
to that. Sure,
we all know that.
But with the situation, with the situation with we don't know if she had a whole phase, this, that, there, blah, blah, blah. They so good. Y'all better at it in X, Y, and Z.
We are.
I find it interesting when we have conversation of men say this all the time that women are doing all these things. But a lot of times women, they are so much better at playing the game of a game they don't play. And what I mean by that, when we have conversation, they say these women, y'all, we not like this. Y'all the one that's undisciplined. Y'all the one doing this. Y'all doing this, that, and third. But on another conversation, we'll say y'all like to champion how much better y'all are at cheating, how much better y'all go out here messing with multiple guys and all that stuff. How are y'all so good at cheating with no experience?
We didn't say cheating, number one. And
I'm saying in general, playing the game, cheating, all that stuff. How are y'all so good at it if y'all don't have experience in it? Depending on the
y'all
conversation.
think y'all know so much and y'all don't know a damn
collective. And you're not just how men are separate. There are some men that do certain things, there's some men that do certain things, and some men that do what y'all do, right? And you also need to think of women like that. And I think you think of as women as like this whole collective that we are all just like moving as a front. And that's just not how it works. So when we're saying like, oh, you would never know, because there are women out there that you would never fucking know. And that's not saying cheating. That's just saying that's just what they're doing. So it's just the people that you talk to, who you interact with. And so I get what you're saying with the people that you have come into contact with that are like that. But I've also come into contact with a lot of different women that also move completely different than what you're talking about. I don't care that you have
the conversation.
I'm not looking anymore that are hoes, but back in the day, sure, who gives a fuck? So, and because I also know that you are very much like you care about body count. I know a lot of people who don't give a fuck about body count. So it's just really about the pockets of people that you're talking about.
Right.
I respectfully, Ash, like I get it. When we have these conversations, it's like apples and oranges. Some people like this, some people like that. Like, I mean, you asked me, have I actually ran into these having conversations with these women and stuff like that? And I say yes. And then you're like, okay, well, it happens over here, but it doesn't happen over there. But in general, what we're talking about, is it happening? And yes, it is. At the end of the day, I'm right. Right?
About which
I'm not saying but I'm saying from a general standpoint. Look, from a general standpoint, does it happen? I am right because it does. Right?
What exactly are you saying that happens? So I know which conversation you're having.
The situation where you're talking about the women that are saying they had a whole phase, but they no longer hoes, but at the same time, they contradict themselves as far as saying that men need to wrap it up, men have dick discipline, and all that stuff. Women that's sitting here saying that they are better at the game, playing the game than men, and all that type of stuff. And I'm saying, well, how can y'all say that y'all are much better than any woman in whatever facet? I mean, better than men, whatever facet of the conversation when it comes to relationship, cheating, having multiple partners, and all that type of stuff. But at the same time, in a different conversation, y'all say y'all don't participate. I'm saying all of those stuff, and you're saying, well, some people do and some people don't. I get that. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, in general sense, if I'm speaking in general, and I'm saying these things happen, it actually happens. I'm not negating if it doesn't happen in different facets and different conversations and people.
You can say that, and I can also say the same thing. You get what I'm saying? This is a conversation. It's not. I need to fully agree with you. I'm listening to you, and you can also listen to what I'm saying.
The truth
You know what I mean?
men lie, women lie, everyone
But what
lies,
I'm
and you
saying,
don't
if
know
I'm
what's
speaking in
really going
general
on.
and saying these things happen, I'm not. My whole thing is not to try to get you to agree to say that I'm right and this, that, and the third. What I'm saying is, what if I'm speaking in general, saying something does happen when people fight against it and saying, well, I know people that it doesn't happen, so it's like it's kind of moot, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm saying it does, and you agree that it does, but we're just having a back and forth of like, oh, well, just because it happened over here, it doesn't happen over there. It's already kind of understood if I'm speaking in general, and I'm not putting an absolute thing on.
No, because if I didn't say anything and just said sure that's what happens, then we're sitting on a panel and just being like, we're all going with one conversation. No, it needs to be
it's a difference of that. Is a difference between it. That's what happens, and it happens. That what happened will imply it happened every single time. Saying it happens, that means in certain situation it does happen.
Okay,
You know
that's
what I'm
both of
saying?
us then. Okay,
Yeah, we're
so
both saying the
we're
same
going to
thing.
agree to agree. Understood. We're on the same page. You had a conversation, I had a conversation. We're good.
But I think the one thing you did say is that just because someone doesn't tell you that you can't tell, that's straight bullshit. You can tell when girls have the whole phase. Like you can just tell by the way they move.
How, Marcus? How?
Yo, hey, you can just tell the way they move. If they're real, if they're like real social, and that's a big sign that they may have had. If they have a lot of dude friends, if they had a lot, that's one thing. If they have a lot of dude friends, if they go out, I mean, it's just so many things you just tell, just the way they move.
This is hilarious. Keep going. Keep going. You seem to have a list, so I'd love to hear it. This is hilarious.
It's positive. You gotta have that conversation. Like Mimi, I can tell you probably been around a little bit. You know what I mean?
Really?
I can just tell.
Really?
Yeah. Hey,
how can you tell that?
I just the way you move.
The way I move. What in this
Just
chair?
the way you move. You know a lot of stuff.
Because you don't know anything about how I move outside.
I really don't. I really don't know nothing about you.
You haven't even seen what my feet look like, let alone.
I really know nothing about you. But just the way your conversation goes, I can kind of tell you may have been,
Because I call your bullshit and you.
No, that ain't gotta be it. You real opinionated.
So how many bodies do you think I have? What, 100?
I don't know. I don't know.
1,000?
Goddamn water cell.
Yeah, see, the actual count.
What is my? You saying I got a lot of bodies? If you can just tell by the way I move.
I did not say you had a lot of bodies. I just said I feel like you've been around. You know what I'm saying? Like
what is around? What does that mean? I've been around
more than like 2 or 3. How about that?
2 or 3? Okay.
Okay.
So that's a lot. So that's a lot.
More than like 4 or 5.
Sorry, did you say 2 or 3 is a lot?
2 or 3 is a lot.
No. 2 or 3 is not a lot at all.
That's been around. So you mean so what you really mean to say is that I'm sexually experienced.
There you go.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I can tell you this. I know one thing. Most of you men don't want a woman that has 0 experience. Y'all can sit here and say you want you prefer a virgin, but I can tell you for a fact you don't.
If it was a choice, and I'm gonna tell you,
of course, if you had a choice,
it has 0 to do about sex part.
So wait, you mean me being around had 0 to do with sex?
No, I'm saying if it was a virgin, the reason with choosing has 0 to do with sex.
Okay.
What does it have to do with? Not because, like I say, when a girl's been around a little bit, she's opinionated. She knows the fuck. Like you can't talk about
Marcus.
I'm telling you.
Marcus,
I'm
please.
telling you, hey,
I'm gonna
girls,
need you to
girls,
simmer down, son, because
girls
that is
who,
crazy.
chicks
That is
who
crazy for you to
are,
say.
hey,
That's
chicks who are
crazy.
deaf, who have not had a lot of sexual experience, are really easy to handle, like to be, you know.
Really?
I'm gonna say handle. There you go.
How many virgins have you had in your life?
Shit, probably one.
Okay,
When I was a virgin.
so that would mean that you've been around. Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100% yes.
They view it differently. Men can do whatever. Women.
Oh, right.
I've
Men
definitely
can put their
been
dick in
around.
anything, you know, a greasy hole in the wall, but we can't fuck nothing, or we got too
No, because when men get experience, when men get experience, they get to understand how women work. That's the thing.
Well, let me just tell you,
It's different on the other end. It's different on the other end.
I love the fact that you think that you can psychoanalyze me in my box and how many times it's been around.
It was just an
how many
assumption.
times it's seen a peen, but I'll let you live with that in your head and think whatever you want to think. But I can say that you are absolutely out of your fucking mind if that is the way that you are. If that is the way that you can look at a woman and you say because she's opinionated, she's been around. Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you have that.
I'm not articulating myself the best way. I don't mean just.
You absolutely are not. But I'm gonna let you live on that one because that's insane. That's insane.
But I know what I'm talking about. Let's just do it that way.
Well,
but you don't.
I tell you this. You wouldn't be disappointed, so we'll just leave it at that, and you can take it how you want to take it. Okay.
Hey, I might be wrong.
Either way, you wouldn't be disappointed. We'll just leave it at that.
I could be. Hey, you never know.
I'll just leave it at that.
It's all right.
But you know, that was
everybody else is so quiet.
We just letting them have their back and forth.
Do you guys agree with what Marcus is saying?
I agree to a certain extent, but
that you're able to tell.
You can be able to tell. Like it probably your radar might be off a little bit, but you can tell. It's just based off like experience. So it's just one of those things as far as men, y'all probably disagree or whatever. But having certain conversations, seeing how they move, a whole bunch of different things. The reason why you say a lot of men are horn dogs and they just want to have sex and all that type of stuff. Usually the women that they scope, and if they have enough charisma and whatever, more than likely they can put themselves in the situation to smash a chick.
Can you tell me like the top 3 things that you guys look at to see if a woman is
conversation? I'll say conversation, right? If I guess she's more sexually out there, like the way she talks and all that stuff. If she's not scared to talk about sex at all, like for example, I was like, I was somewhere one time, and one time this girl, she was drinking. That's another one. If she get belligerent drunk everywhere, like anywhere, like you be like, okay, she might can go. Not trying to be on those grapey stuff. It's just like she don't have a sense of her surrounding, right? She don't care about how she is perceived amongst everybody, right? I didn't heard a woman just out of nowhere say, "No, nobody in this party deserve my mouth," or some along like that. I said, yeah, she probably more than likely to be the type of woman that can go, right? I never heard a woman that wasn't like cared about her self-image. I think that's what it is, self-image. Right? If she don't care about her self-image and she talk about sex all the time and this, that, and the third, and it's just based off conversation, the way she carry herself, the type of clothes that she wear, like it's like a template, basically. The men know what I'm talking about. It's like a template.
Do you guys agree with that? That's the criteria.
That's part of it, but she doesn't. But the thing is, she doesn't value exclusivity, and you have to pay attention to does she want attention or is she focused on connection? When you have these, is she clear on her standards? Those are little tales to be able to tell if she's actually a promiscuous woman or not. You know what I'm saying? If she's like, listen, can she say no comfortably? Can she just say no and like, this is my standard? I'm not wavering from this shit. This is what I want. This is what it is. 9 times out of 10, a lot of women who aren't like this, you can tell. And the women who are like this, you can tell. That's why a lot of women, when a lot of women say men are dumb, no, they're not. They just don't. They may not say a lot, but they spot a lot of different things. And sometimes they may not know how to articulate it properly, but they can pinpoint it. And so that's why they know how to fly. They know how to.
Now, Ash, let me ask you this.
Smell it out, man. I know what's up.
Is this some things when you go out?
Hold on, Matt. But they know how to slide a woman properly. So that's why you can tell the men who actually get the box versus the men who don't get the box. So when men say when men say this shit, they're not just talking out the side of their neck. They may not be able to pinpoint it right off the bat, like, oh damn, bro, it's this, that, and the third. But if you put them in a situation, they can tell you if she going or she ain't. But 9 times out of 10, she going.
And does that come from experience? So it means like you need to be a promiscuous man to find out other women that are promiscuous.
You don't necessarily have to be promiscuous. You can have a lot of interactions with women.
You gotta stop, but y'all gotta stop trying to compare the two. We ain't the same.
I'm not trying to. Because previously it was said that it was experience. So I'm trying to double down to understand that it was experience that teaches you.
We have to be experienced because women typically speaking, women want a man with experience. Typically speaking. So in order for us to get experience,
even the virgins, right?
Typically speaking, they want a man with experience.
And
if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying because I know I'm not lying.
Well, I can tell you how I know a man is
promiscuous. Certain qualities in men that deter you from them because you might think oh, that's the type of guy. Oh, I ain't trying to rock with him.
Yeah, I can tell you how I know a man is promiscuous.
I ain't talking about promiscuous. I'm talking about the certain things that you want or don't want out of them.
That's fucking crazy.
I'm just saying. I think this whole conversation is crazy.
And be like, he might kind of be like going both ways or something like that. Or
we can use it in the same. We don't need to switch to gay. We can use it in the same category.
Well, okay. How about this? You can say that. Okay, you seeing this man in a general place or whatever environment, and the way he's carrying himself, you be like, he ain't got no money. He trying to act like it. He ain't got nothing. He got the chain on. It might be fake, this, that, and the third. And all he do is talk about money the whole night, how much he got in this stuff. You'll be like, he probably ain't got it like that because people with money that's really out here doing things, they usually don't do that. Is that a fair assessment?
The most player men that I know don't go to the clubs. They don't flash for women or talk to women, and some of them they don't even need to. Like they just got that swag. Like it's just I don't think that you can look at. I just think this whole conversation is silly because I don't think for one second that Marcus can tell that I'm promiscuous because I can talk and speak for myself.
No. Okay, let me change it.
Can Ash answer my question first?
I think that's wild. I think that the whole conversation is crazy because I just know.
Hold on. Let Ash ask that question first. Hold on.
To answer your question, yes. And we can also not even have a hypothetical. We can go back into literally exactly what you said to have it eye to eye. Yes, I understand what you're saying. Some of the things, absolutely. Do I agree in particular with certain things? No. But do other things? Sure. But that comes from experience. And so I just find it interesting that how you can view certain things, you can see it in people, but yet I think more of it's you can I don't know what I'm trying to actually say. Yes, to your question on both ends. I do think that. Do I think some of the reasons? No.
So that's why I'm saying like how like dudes can like have a conversation or see how a woman move and all that type of stuff. When we say this, we're not saying we 100%. It's just one of those things where I guess it's like the survival instinct of like that kicks into you. Like you don't have to. If you see 10 snakes that probably look venomous, you're not finna say, well, about 2 of them might not be venomous on a type of thing. It's kind of like the same thing with like women, the way they carry themselves. Everything that Courtney said, the way they present themselves and everything, you'll be like, she might be a person that is promiscuous or whatever. And then you start having conversation and it start matching previous encounters you done had with other women that carried those traits that they probably would go. Pretty much.
Have you
just
ever
like if you was
been wrong?
Huh?
Have you ever been wrong?
He don't know because she lied.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll just say that.
You can't.
'cause
You'll never know. You'll never know. That's
I'll
my
say
whole
this.
point.
I'm not sure because when the way we were thinking and all that type of stuff, typically I was right.
Well, how do you know?
Did you fuck her?
Experience.
But you're saying you're not sure, which means there were some.
I'm
that
not
didn't-
sure if they
didn't end.
wasn't. I'm not sure if they wasn't. But me thinking that and going on my move, and I got the end result, then I was like, okay, I was
So the
right.
end result is you still fucked him, even
Yeah.
though you thought that, or you didn't fuck them because you thought that. Which one was it?
Oh, to say it again?
Was the end result because you fucked them, or was the end result not because you
Because it did.
it was what?
Because I did. Because I got
Okay,
the whole
so
reason.
You the promiscuous one.
Right. So you
I
thought
mean,
that she was a hoe and still fucked her?
Yeah. See these
Now I'm confused about the whole
conversations, they really
conversation.
do. Yeah, these make my
Yeah,
ass.
No, I did not say anything about being a hoe. I said that she probably could go.
Okay, promiscuous.
So
Please
if you're
use the
promiscuous, that
word.
means you're a hoe.
Promiscuous,
What?
sure. We can change the word however you want to.
Oh God, here we
So
go
that
with
means you're a hoe.
definitions.
I'm sorry, because the whole thing was built on a certain thing, and now you're telling me that you still fucked, and now
Moving
my
the
mind is blown
goalposts.
because now it's a pointless conversation. So I'm confused.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pointless to you.
Just because you fuck doesn't mean what's wrong with that? And let me clarify what I was trying to do. Right?
Because what they trying to do, they continuously try to compare things to be on the same plane.
I'm not
right?
comparing.
So
I'm
when,
doing
so when
exactly
men
what
are
you're
trying to say,
saying.
yeah, okay, we didn't live this life, right? We didn't all been to college, we didn't did this, we didn't had encounters with women, and we're calling out some things that hey, this woman may can go based off certain situations, how she carry herself and all this type of stuff. Y'all say, how do you know? We give you the answers, how do you know? And okay, cool. So you still fucked her though. And that's all they want to
Yeah,
talk about.
because a hoe recognize a hoe. Otherwise, that's all I'm trying to say. You hoes recognize hoes because you can only recognize a hoe if you a hoe, or if you've been with a hoe, or if you are a hoe. That's
And
all
that
I'm
would
gonna
have been
say.
okay.
Y'all
That
don't know.
would have been different. I just felt like it was built on something totally different. Like a hoe does recognize a hoe, and I respect it.
Period.
But I feel like it was built differently.
You're like, I
And
went
here's
to
the thing.
college. We all been to college. We all done
This is
things.
the
You
thing.
know what it is.
Y'all be feeling things, and we're just trying to give y'all the game on stuff. But then y'all want to turn it into a whole different scenario of what you thought you interpret what we talking about. But when we be sitting here trying to tell you exactly what we talking about, guess what y'all do? It must be something else. It's not that. We're just telling you what it is.
Okay,
it's not the situation that we're trying to call women hoes. It's not.
Listen, look,
we're
hold
just
up.
saying.
Here's
Hey,
the thing, though. It's either we do have the experience or we don't have the experience, and we're giving it to you from our experience.
I appreciate that.
But that's what I'm saying. But when we do tell y'all this, just because you say, "Hey, y'all were promiscuous," I mean, well, we the ones that have to approach y'all and talk to y'all and get this experience with y'all, whether we fucked you or not. We still have to get this experience with you.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us, yeah, we have to talk to y'all, and sometimes we may have the conversation, but we may end up not fucking. But we know that you can take it there. We know that you will go, whether we decided to fuck you or not. We know this already, and this is experience before. Like I said, most men who have the experience, who have gone through it, we see it, we understand it. So again, we're not just talking from just red pill shit. This is real life experiences, myself included. I come from a place of playing sports. I come from a place of going to college and having to talk to women. Before social media, I understood this shit. So it's not a place for me. I'm just not just talking from a red pill standpoint. This is all from experience, and as well as Mac, just as well as Raw, just as well as Marcus. This isn't just some internet shit that we're talking about.
I didn't think that it was some red pill shit. I think it's maybe too because of conversations that we've had.
Yeah.
Of how you feel about promiscuous women. And so then we built this conversation off of that situation. So then it led to this being more in the sense of like, I don't fuck promiscuous women. But then it was just like, no, but I still fucked her. And so now I'm like, well, why didn't we just stop?
No, you're not listening.
I am listening. I understand now. We're here. I get exactly what you're saying. I'm just telling you how it went. But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because which goes back to that's how we know how to slide them. That's how you know, like just like we were having the conversation earlier. Yes, some men gonna fuck some big women, but that don't mean they gonna marry them though. It's too different. It's too different because we understand sometimes some dudes have a drought. Not saying that it's me. I'm just saying there are guys who have a drought. Like, listen, bro, it's been a drought. I ain't getting no numbers tonight, but I know this one over here, she going though. I'm gonna go holler at her. I'm gonna go bust it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have posting that cleared. I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have fucked her. It is what it is. I'm gonna chalk it up to the fucking game, and I'm gonna keep it pushing on with my life. That's how it goes. That's how a lot of men do this shit, and a lot of women get upset about it when men say shit like this. But that's what it is. That's what the real deal is. So when you see a lot of women saying, "Oh, well, this nigga in my DM, all these men in my DM," that's cool. But that nigga ain't married you yet. That nigga just trying to fuck. I don't see the result. If I don't see a result, then what? You ain't telling me shit.
And also, they be thinking that guy that's in their DM, that's the only DM that he hitting
You
up.
ain't slick, nigga.
Man, this nigga here, man. Let me cut that camera off, bro. Fuck off here.
No, they be thinking like that only dude is like in their DM. This man is shooting shots to see if it lands.
Most women know that.
We absolutely know that, and y'all act like y'all the only ones we talk to too. So
no, we don't. We know.
Why
We
you
know
know
y'all.
that?
That's you. Okay, boom. Hey, look, Courtney, right there, right there. Y'all act like y'all the only one we talk to. If I'm
I can have a conversation with a man and not want to fuck him.
No, if I'm chilling somewhere and I'm hearing a woman talk like that, and I ain't gonna say you, me, we talking about in the environment.
Listen, y'all think a whole lot of things
That's
about
one of the
me.
things.
All the way wrong. It's cool.
That's one of the things I'll say.
I like the
like if
busy
she in the party or at a kickback or some kind of neutral thing, and she be like, "Y'all think y'all the only one we talk to? Y'all think we only got one guy?
I'm
We got a
saying this
roster.
to you
We
because
got
we on
this,
a
we got
panel
that."
right now. I'm saying this to you because we on a panel right now. If you met me in the club, I promise you wouldn't know a goddamn thing or assume a motherfucking thing about me because I would make you think exactly what I wanted you to think.
Thank you. It's a
whatever
game.
it is that I wanted to get out of you,
Fun.
whether it was dick, money, drinks, fun, conversation, whatever that is. I'm talking to you on this panel with reality because there ain't no point for me to come up here and lie to you. So you can say that. You can say, if a woman talks like that, I wouldn't talk to her. But you don't understand. A lot of women ain't talking to you like that because they're gonna say what you want them to hear or what they want you to hear so that they can get whatever you simps gonna give them. So with that being said, I'm out of this conversation because I'm a hoe and I'm promiscuous because I talk the way I talk, even though I'm over here trying to just be, trying to just make the panel, have a conversation.
Do you think most men know that's what you're doing to them and they just doing that?
Most of them don't.
I'm saying in general, do you think there's been like, okay, I know I'm gonna have to buy her some drinks. She telling me all this stuff. I don't believe her, but I'm gonna just listen and I'm gonna just act like I believe her.
Yeah.
Y'all really think y'all game on point.
And y'all think that we don't know that you already know that we're not being honest with you and we're still getting the damn drinks out of you. We're still getting whatever out of you.
That's what comes with it. See, what you don't realize, men know that's the name of the game. I'm gonna have
That
to
is fine. Get the drink.
I think that's what's happening is I think there's like this. I feel like there's a power play that's trying to happen, and it's really like
Now, hold on, Ash. Now you bringing it back to a situation where it feels like we're in a competition. I'm not saying that. That's the reason why I always preface in the beginning. Hey, can I ask a question? Do you think there's men that do understand that's what's going on? It's not no power play situation.
Ask that specific type of question when they're like, it'd be different because just how you want me to say certain things, I think that sometimes the questions should be mixed up because you specifically go straight for a specific type of question rather than broad spectruming. So then it all like when I talk to you, sometimes I feel like I have to.
Was that
no?
Not broad,
I think it's too broad. I think it's too broad because the answer
you saying it's not broad, and she's saying it's too broad.
Absolutely, there's gonna be men that are gonna blah 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 blah. Whatever you say, there's gonna be somebody who feels
that's
that
what I
way.
mean.
Yeah,
that's more of what I mean. It's
that's
like,
what
but
she's
it's always
saying.
that specific. So then when we have a conversation and I feel like I'm more broad of opening up. And then we get into our previous conversation where it's just like, well, when I'm talking to you, you always go here or you always go there. And it's like, yeah, because it's always a specific type of people that you're talking about. And I'm like, okay, but everybody's in a fucking pocket. Like we don't mix it up. Not saying that you're saying, but this is just an understanding of you and I.
I'm asking for specific situations. It's because I asked for the specific situation. What y'all be
There's no
trying to
such
do, y'all be
thing.
trying to put every variable that can actually exist in a situation and want to address each one.
Lane,
But
But you're not
I
asking
want
a specific
I want
situation when
a
you
question
say,
for
is there
one damn
men that do
situation.
that?
That's what I want. I just want that one. We can
So
talk
I'm
about
gonna
the
give
other
you
stuff, but I
what
just
I
want
want
that
to give
one. And I'm
because it's always the same lane, and that's what I mean.
all right. Y'all got
And that's
Walk-
totally
walk-
fine.
walking us
You're
into a
gonna ask how
trap
you want to ask, and I'm gonna answer
to
how I want
fit
to
your
answer. And that's
narrative.
okay. That's okay. That's all I'm
The
saying.
real-
I just wanted to point
the
it
real
out.
ones ain't paying.
That's why.
The real ones ain't paying for no drink. The real ones ain't paying for no drink.
I think the biggest thing is y'all ain't as slick as you think you are.
And neither
I
are
think we can say that for the
y'all.
whole panel.
Nobody's trying to be slick.
Right.
Y'all just dumb.
No, but that's the thing though. We men are dumb though. We know what we doing.
Yeah, y'all are.
We know, just like y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all ain't that smart as y'all think
Yeah,
y'all
I
are.
think, well, some
that
women
we're
are
all
smarter
smart
than
in
you
our own
think.
way.
Some women are smarter than you think
I
they
agree.
are.
Listen, I agree. I agree
So,
with that.
you know.
There are some women that are smart, but in general, y'all ain't that smart as y'all think y'all are.
Well, we can
Yeah,
generalize
the same thing
everything
about the
at the
lens,
end of the
yeah.
day.
But yeah,
We
but you got to generalize things because guess what? We live in a generalized world.
I can't because I can't generalize shit because y'all have me out here being a baby mama and I'm a hoe.
Hey,
And
I don't know about all that.
And the thing
Nobody
is,
said you was a hoe.
I ain't say that.
I'm
I
promiscuous
don't know,
because of
Marcus.
this or
Nobody
that.
said.
And I
What?
can't
All
let
right.
y'all do that because
Let
that's
me
not who I
let
am.
me
I ain't
let
say
me
that. I ain't say
let
that.
me
That's Marcus. That's Marcus.
let me clarify what I was saying. What I
You
was
don't have
saying
to.
is.
I know you didn't mean it because you
What?
can't figure out what you want to say.
Oh,
It doesn't make sense. I understand that now you're gonna now you want to mansplain to me how you was trying what you was trying to say.
Okay, I said you a hoe.
was trying to say I get it.
I thought mansplaining was like hearing what a woman
I
said
feel a hoe in you. I
as a
see it.
man.
I get what you was trying
He
to say.
can't
So
mansplain his own man.
I don't take nothing you say personally, Marcus.
Hey, I don't think you did. I don't think you did. But I mean, it's still not off what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is most times a lot of girls who have had experience usually aren't agreeable.
Oh,
Like,
I'm not. So now I'm not agreeable.
No, I can tell you are. It is my way or the fucking highway type shit.
Really? Ask my boo if that's the case.
Hey, you grew up, and I'm shit. Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
I would love for you to ask my guy if that's.
If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But
you're absolutely wrong.
But
The thing is I'm not going to be agreeable to a man that I don't have to be agreeable to. Now, in the case of him, if he asked me to shut the fuck up, I will gladly shut the fuck up because he got that type of. But you, my son, you do not. Okay, right? And no man does outside of him. So as far as me not being an agreeable woman, there's only one man that I have to be agreeable to. Ooh, okay.
Nah, not really.
Everyone else can get this smoke. So, and that includes you. How do you know that because I'm not agreeable in your opinion that I wasn't a virgin when I met him?
Type shit.
I'm just gonna go off a whim and say
you use these broad you use these broad statements, and half of the time you're fucking wrong.
Hey, I gotta go by what you. Hey, I should go by what I see, not what I hear. I mean, that's it.
You can go by what you see, and you can still be wrong, and you can go by what you hear and what you feel, and you can still be fucking wrong.
Well, you could be like a unicorn. You could be like a unicorn. You could be like a unicorn, for real.
I could be, but at the end of the day, you don't get to say just. I mean, I think it was I think it was crazy a statement to say, oh well, I can just tell by the way you talk that you are very much out there. Like, what the fuck?
Pretty much right there. You had experience.
I mean, I could say a lot of things about what I'm looking at on this panel about every man, woman on here, but that doesn't mean that it would be right. You're just talking out the side of your neck, and it's okay because that's what a lot of men do. Y'all make assumptions.
I'm not Jesus. I mean, everything that comes out of my mouth ain't true. I'm just going by what experience and what I've seen in as far as consistency, like how it usually works. I'm just saying.
You what, when you get a woman like me that's usually disagreeable and you can control her, then that's listen, I promise you, you will be the man. You will be him. Okay.
All right. Those are the ones that have you doing some dumb shit.
No,
So,
the problem is you can't tame a woman. If you can't tame a woman, just say that. If you don't have what it takes as a man to make a woman do what it is that you want her to do, just say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, I can't. I ain't doing that. No, you just don't have what it takes to tame a woman. That's the problem.
I'm with you. I can't tame you.
You go and find you a soft woman that'll do anything you want all the time, and that's. But that goes back to what I was saying. There's somebody for everybody.
You're right. You 100% right. That's why I'm getting big ass dogs. That's why I'm getting like big ass dogs from the rescue. Them motherfuckers can bite you. I ain't got time for that. No, you gotta get them when they good. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that type of patience, and I'm not that type of dude. So nah.
Well, it's like I said, everybody's somebody for everybody.
Hey, I'm with you.
I don't believe that because there's some people out here they still struggling.
They just ain't found them yet.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna find them.
They might not.
I disagree.
Well, shit, and there's some people out here who.
How are you married and you don't believe in love? Be so for real right now.
Well, because I'm realistic.
If it was
love is the job.
the ratio of men to women be the same.
Talking to the right one, shorty. You talking to the right one.
Every man got married and was put on the market.
Who died and never. I know some people who died and never been married before. Never had that person before. I know some people who died like
since
that.
we want to talk about statistics would say that every last one of y'all on this panel will probably end up divorced. So if you want to talk
that
about
is statistics,
so let's not go there though, because that would be too much of me trying to play to my own narrative.
But see, we ain't disagreeing though. But here's the thing though. Ain't nobody divorced over here. So therefore, until that happens,
and that is so T.
Exactly. So with that being said, it don't mean anything.
I just kissed my wife.
We just know what the results are. The results are the results.
All right. Well,
until it's a result, then we can't really say nothing about it.
Interesting.
Oh, that's crazy, ain't it?
Not really, but it is interesting.
It ain't. I mean, it ain't though, because results matter at the end of the day, regardless of what we talk
you go
about.
by statistics all the time, and we create a whole conversation and all these things on our panel.
Results gotta matter. We can talk all day. If the results ain't there, then I mean,
not saying that I want you to get a divorce at all. I want you to be happy and in love and all that. I'm just saying.
No, I get it. No, I'm saying it's a statistic.
But but the rest of them big bags, they ain't never gonna find love.
11.5%.
Mud ducks.
Number still small. So
Ozempic is saving a lot of people, making a lot of marriages. Helping.
Hey, Raw, I got a new one.
Per thousand. That number is very small.
You
got swamp donkeys, and then you got mud ducks.
You said mud ducks.
I don't like that. This is how you talk about women, to be honest.
I mean.
Oh, I got some for dudes too.
And being married, it's really unattractive. And not saying in an attractive way sexually, as unattractive as a person. Like just some positivity sometimes about women would be really nice. Raw does hit on it sometimes, but
I'm not gonna hit on you if I'm in a relationship.
I didn't say hit on. I said he hits on the topic of being like talking nicely about women. I feel like a lot of our conversations are just talking shit about women.
All the time.
These panels and stuff, that's what it always is though. Women are either, if a woman is not Instagram model type, or if she don't have a beautiful body or a natural beauty face and long hair and then she is worthless to every man. If she there's no way that she'll ever be married. She'll never have anything that she wants in life until she loses weight, gets her shit together for a man. Like it's insane. I am in no way, shape, form a feminist at all.
She ain't talking about our panel. No, she ain't talking about. She's talking about the other panels.
I'm not talking about y'all panel. I'm saying in these panels, if you were a woman that literally listens to everything,
who's doing this?
If you listen to everything that's said on these panels, you would just crawl in a hole and stop breathing. Like you're never going to find a man, you're never going to be able to get nothing that you want in life. Like,
you don't get context though, because if there was some broke dude living with his parents, and he was talking about how he needs some high value chick or whatever, some bad bitch or whatever, and he deserves it. Y'all be talking shit about it. We would too.
All women are looking for that though. Y'all only see these people. These women
the only time people talk about these girls is when they have that type of attitude. I've never heard someone crash on some girl who's nice. I've never heard that shit. I've never heard someone call someone a big back. She's nice. You never hear that shit.
That's true.
It's only one of those ones who got the fucking attitude like they goddamn a supermodel are the ones that they talk about.
That's not true.
I think when we be talking about things in general, right? And we talking about the negative parts of women, we're talking about a core demographic of women that actually act like that. And what tends to happen is a lot of women try to spread across the board. And because we're talking about them and saying, hey, these women are probably not the best for you, or they act like this. And most men don't like that, or X, Y, and Z. A lot of women like to spread it to, oh, you talking about all women. I had a conversation a couple times, and then I was just having like a back and forth, like how me and Ash have one. And it was like on a different panel on like TikTok or something like that. And just because I had a disagreement with one woman, we weren't even talking about, I ain't even say nothing negative about women. I just disagreed with her standpoint. All the women was on there talking, and in the comments was saying that I hate women. Just because I disagree with that one woman about something, right? So I think a lot of times when we having these conversations, now I'm not going to be facetious. There are some guys that be on these panels, they be trying to get their rocks off by talking shit. I ain't gonna lie, right? I done seen it. I'm not finna be acting like I'm not finna cape and act like that don't happen. I done seen it. I done seen it off rip. But a lot of times, what tends to happen is I see a lot of times when the back and forth go between that one woman and that man, it's like in the men just sit back and the women sit back and let them have their powwow. What they remember from that thing is, oh, these men in general, they just hate women and X, Y, and Z. And it's like you just had a conversation with that one or two men on that panel that had that type of mindset or something like that. And they apply it to most men that think like that. And most men don't. Hilarious. I hear more men saying we like the natural and all that type of stuff. And they be like, no, y'all don't. Y'all don't like it. I hear more of that conversation than men saying we want bad bitches and fake eyebrows and all that type of stuff. I hear a conversation of men say I'd rather have something natural, and women saying that y'all don't want that, than men actually saying I want all the unnatural BBL and all that type of stuff.
That's because they be conflating a damn 2-second Instagram screen tap with 24 hours of being outside. Half the bitches that motherfuckers be liking on the damn screen don't even get no FaceTime in real life. Motherfucker walk smooth past that bitch on Miami.
Get them in real life. That's the truth. But let me tell you something that's real funny. Let me just
before you start cooking, I don't know who the y'all is, because I can get them. So
well, if you can get them, then you know what I'm saying. I don't understand that. Then I'm not talking about you. So stop. If you can get them, then I'm not talking about you. Don't apply, let it fly. Okay, but let me say this. I've been coming on these panels now for about 2 or 3 months now. Okay, and what's the funniest thing to me is that, and I love the fact that we put our IG down at the bottom. And this happened last week. I called out one of them last week. It be the same ones that are in these comments talking the most shit that come in my DMs talking about what's your Cash App. I can show you right now. I can show you right now DMs from people that are in these comments talking all this shit because I recognize them. I'm not a fool. I read the comments. They say, oh, you got a big head and a forehead and you fat and you got a big back and all that. And then they come in my DMs talking about, oh, can I get you? Hey, you sexy. Can I get your number? I just be talking shit. I'm just trying to get your attention. No, I hate those. So I can't take everything that y'all say seriously because honestly, and I'm not saying y'all, I'm just saying when it comes to these panels and stuff, because a lot of times y'all just be capping for the gram and for YouTube. For real, because most of the time, these same people that are on here talking all this shit will be the same ones that will holler at me at the gym when I'm looking my worst, will literally be in my DM sending me asking for my Cash App and sending me pictures of them masturbating. And I'm being 100% honest with you. If I wouldn't get your YouTube flagged right now, I would show you and I can call their names right now from Anton Daniels and I can call all their
believe you.
names.
I believe
People that
you.
have been on Anton Daniels
believe you.
panels that are sending me videos of them playing with themselves. Is
I
that the
believe you.
same ones that will
You don't
say
have
that
to
I'm
show-
ugly
I
and I'm a
believe you.
big back? So with
That's
that
fine.
being
But Mimi,
said,
hold on,
I can't take y'all
everybody,
seriously.
please.
I
I
can't.
ain't even
Go
got to
ahead,
talk
Rob. Go
on
ahead,
this
Rob.
topic.
Go ahead,
Please.
Rob. Go ahead, Rob. Go ahead, Rob.
Does that not go back to what I just told you earlier? Because I know I be joking a lot on these panels, and I'm the comedic relief for the fucking panel. But does that not go back to what I told you that all a nigga need is some friction and imagination?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's not the point I'm trying to make.
It's not.
The
but
point
I'm
I'm trying to make is y'all cap. Y'all act like y'all don't want a certain
Okay,
type of
but Mimi-
woman, and y'all really do.
But you
Y'all,
wanna-
y'all
you
act
wanna know
like
the beauty about me, though?
y'all act like y'all that women out here that are mediocre or not the most beautiful or not Instagram ain't getting play, and they not getting men that want to be with them.
But you know the beauty about me, though, Mimi? To my knowledge, I ain't capped online today.
I second what she said though.
We done talked about Swamp Donkeys on the third on some other streams, and I was like, hey, I ain't talking about no ugly shorty, but you could be 315 and
I'm
still
far
out here
from
playing.
ugly. I'm far from ugly. I don't give a
No.
fuck what nobody say.
But I'm not saying you.
No,
That's
I'm
why I
just
was
saying.
asking.
I'm just saying in general, like the things that people say, like y'all say a lot of stuff, and the truth of the matter is, y'all can't get half of the women that y'all be looking that y'all think
Hey,
y'all can get.
I'm gonna put it to you this way. I was born in the Bronx, New York. I know you walk down some of my blocks, you certified in the hood. So that's just that. That's why I was like, let me see the before picture.
From the hood to
I understand
from
that.
here to
So,
there to everywhere.
I get that.
You know,
I get that most panels they want the Barbie doll and the Bratz doll or a semblance of it, but there's more ingredients in the pot than that when it comes to me. So
Hey, so we just said that we most of us can't get those women. Should we get butthurt about it?
What'd you say?
We said most of us can't get those type of women. Should we get butthurt about that?
no, I don't think you should be bothered about it, because if you would, if
That's
you
what I'm
got
saying.
bothered about it, I mean, you wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like you just made a general statement.
And I'm
You just
not
made-
bothered. I'm not bothered
you
about
made a
it.
general
either, but
statement. That's what I'm
again,
saying. Like, not everyone should take everything so like we're talking about everybody. I mean, it's not the same shit. So that you would say you make a statement like that, it don't even fucking faze me. So like, I think that's what
I'm
it
not
needs to
bothered
be.
about it either. I'm just making sure that that you guys understand that this is the case. Like you would make it seem like y'all would make it seem like women can't like mediocre women or women who are not super stunningly gorgeous and stuff can't get good men.
Here's the thing. Here's what we're saying. Here's what we're saying, and this is what we always say. We already know that there are some dusty ass niggas that be in y'all DMs.
And it'd be some good ones too.
Yeah, but y'all overlook them niggas though. So y'all
No,
I
didn't. I disagree.
But that's a lot of times, just like I said before, just like how one guy just wanted to reach out to you, Ashley. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of guys that be trying to shoot their shot at you, right? Now there may be some guys who slip through the crack, but in generally speaking, we know there's some dusty ass niggas that be in people's DMs, and so those are the type of niggas that we don't advocate for. We ain't talking about them type of niggas. We talking about niggas who got real emotion out here, who are actually out here doing things, who ain't out here putting women on the pedestal. We gonna hold men accountable. We gonna hold women accountable at the end of the day. I know it seems like we always talking about women type shit, but there are some fucked up. There are some shitty ass men out here. We know this.
A lot of
we know some bullshit ass men out here. But we speak for the men who are actually about something, who actually understand the game.
Speak for the women that is about something. That's
right.
Like not all
what
women are dusty and out here just trying to get you for your money. Not all women are doing that.
But that's what Mac already explained though. He said we only talking about a certain demographic of women. He said then we'll take it to this whole general standpoint that y'all try to, just like you said, if it don't apply, let it fly. So when he's talking about a certain specific group of women and y'all don't fit that description, hey, Like, you know what? That's right. You know, I know some shit.
Well, then how can you have conversations with women that don't meet that description about women that do meet that women that you're talking about? You probably should go and get you some women on your panel that are dusty as fuck, got 5 kids by 6 different men and a possible. Like maybe that would make this more not of a argumentative type of thing, because that's what it seems like. The chat is like, oh
this.
well,
like who are y'all fucking with? I think that's why.
Because the reason
I
is
can't go for it. I can't just stand here and let y'all say shit that don't apply to most of the women that because women that are a certain type of women, you don't hang around those type of women.
But that's why. But that's what I'm saying. That's why we do it though. Because we know y'all gonna advocate. We know y'all still gonna advocate for it. That's why.
No, but then
I'm never gonna advocate for
conversations about situations.
Y'all are doing it.
Every time we talk about something about the things, the negative things about certain instances with women and everything, we always have to have a debate of how it's not really that. No,
and the same with men too. Y'all do it with us too. It's we're
on a podcast having conversation, talking about real world stuff, dog. Like God,
absolutely. But y'all want us to agree with you when you're wrong just because we
just having conversation, and people are just trying to illustrate their experiences and just give you our perception on things, our interpretation. Yes, we sometimes these things gonna cross, we're gonna agree, we're gonna disagree, and everything. Cool. It's a podcast, we're just having a conversation. But then when we get to a real thing and we say, hey man, a lot of this stuff we talking about a certain demographic, a lot of times y'all fight it. Just like when I just said before,
never gonna get men and women
if we have a conversation about something, y'all that ain't true. Y'all men just X, Y, and Z. We was like, well, you know. In that case, we thinking that y'all don't believe the things that we're saying.
That's why these type of conversations
just like us,
well.
Y'all say there's dusty men, right? We say there is dusty men out there. I said yeah, Mimi. I didn't watch those same podcasts. There are some men out there that's just talking shit and this, that. I agree, right? But when we say, hey man, we got to say what we say. Oh no, can't be the case. I'm not finna sit here and listen to this. Y'all men just manipulate all this type of stuff. We just having a conversation.
I want to find out. I want to who this is. Who this man?
I know you ain't full fucking Magneto up here, man. Get that beanhead ass motherfucking Mr. Clean bootleg ass nigga the fuck off.
He look like his middle name is Fern.
He said we're liberal, but he can't spell because sound like he need to go to the Leering Center
maybe it's like Canadian.
Because you're all brains, liberal idiots.
No, I don't think any of us are liberals up here.
Bekus.
Who learned you how to spell? Who learned you how to spell, my guy?
Let's see what they're talking about. Damn, man, they called you Kyle Lowry, bro.
Who? Me?
They called you Kyle Lowry, bro.
I don't get it.
Isn't he a football player?
I know who he is, but I don't get it.
He said you look like him.
Oh.
Is he a football player? I feel like I just saw his name there.
Now he NBA player. He a basketball
player. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. He played for Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me read this. Kyle, you should be in the gym instead of being here talking. If you want some minutes off the bench, man. Shut your bitch ass up, dog.
Say another motherfucking word, and this shit is over. And I ain't playing, nigga.
It's about damn time, because when I went off on that man, y'all were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I'm glad that now we're getting active.
But
cookies 950.
No, was it Bull City?
I tested out of English. I know British English and American English. Your bean ass need to go hit a treadmill and work off all them fucking Doritos you be eating. Shut the fuck up.
It's always the faceless people that have so much.
No, this nigga, his face up there, it just got high cholesterol on it.
Nah, but it mostly be the people that don't have no profile picture though. Wow. So I'm gonna say I appreciate David for even having the balls to have his face up. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't his face. That ain't him.
I am still being in here. You must like it over here.
Yeah, he like it over here, man.
Yeah,
he like the women on the. He trying to play games.
But
what's his name? Cookies. The reason I said that, bro, is I don't know if you're a dude or a woman and everything. A lot of people go on in in a in a chat and you feel the need to type some random stuff that you don't know. And sometimes you just sometimes you got to be called a BA word. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you don't know.
Cookie just
You don't
trolling
know
'cause,
anybody up here. You don't know
they
what they
got me
do
earlier.
outside of this. You don't know what motion people got going on. So it's just like if you don't know, attack us on like the points we made in the conversation, bro. Like do that. But if you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, each and every one of these people on this panel is doing some stuff, and you just don't know. And I don't know what you do
and broke
based off your comment, right? Based off your comment, you're just ignorant, and you willingly ignorant at that.
Nah, Cookie's just trolling. Cookies got me earlier, called me Kenneth Fareed or whatever earlier. So
That's not funny. I'm sorry.
So everybody can get it.
Oh yeah, it's fair game.
Motherfucker. This old bootleg. I wish my granddaddy was a colonizer ass motherfucker that's on here.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, hey, it's fair game. That's why I called him what I said. It's fair game. I ain't mad that you said that, but if you want to say what you got to say, y'all just can't sit up here and say some stuff and think people ain't gonna react.
Oh, that you ain't gonna fight back?
Yeah, we just supposed to be up here just be like just talking and stuff. But
One thing we gonna do is interact with the chat. That's one thing.
We do get active.
Yeah,
Don't
some
play-
of
don't play with
y'all
that.
y'all don't have y'all face on here and stuff, and y'all just like the internet type stuff. But you know, it is what it is. So
So
I
bring
mean,
it
I
back
ain't saying you can't give no smoke. I'm just saying I give it back though, right?
Google me.
Yeah, to bring it back in, since I ain't
How
really
about
get to talk on the topic, people need to stop acting like medicine's
now
absolutes, because the human body actually is greater than all forms of medicine. So even the tube tying and the snipping, that shit isn't 100%. So I know she was heavy on the men need to go get their nuts snipped and blah blah blah, but depending on how long ago he had his nuts snipped, this shit can regenerate. And it'd be crazy. Y'all can go on TikTok right now. Y'all see women that talk about they done got cauterized in the third and they got a kid. How am I, XYZ years old with a 17-year-old starting again? I thought I had my tooth tied. The same way it'd be dudes that be like, oh, I had got the snip and Shorty said that she was pregnant and I was laughing in her face and we took the DNA test and it was really mine. So at the end of the day, it's just like having an email account in modern day society. You still need two-factor authentication. So even if you are gonna get snipped, still put the condom on. If Shorty's gonna go ahead and cauterize the guts or whatever, still have a contraceptive or a spermicide or something. Just one way alone ain't really healing nothing. So that whole conversation, realistically, kind of went to the
Or
extreme.
you could just not have sex, because sex is meant for making babies. But I digress. I'll leave.
Yeah, that is crazy to get a snip or any sort of surgery like that just because you can't fucking strap it up, or or use the day after pill if you fucked up. Do it.
Realistically, yeah, the ideal thing would be not to have sex, but sometimes the men's they feel the sweet innards and they just feel like they just got to keep swimming. They turn the Dory off Finding Nemo and they just keep swimming. And sometimes women get that pipe and hey, if that motherfucker hit the spot, if it scratch an itch that the rose can't scratch, it is what it is. She's looking for it.
Lord be offense.
That silicone only goes through dice get real big. They still need something with the heartbeat in it.
I don't know about all that.
Hey, studs get love too.
Things with heartbeats talk. Sometimes it's better just.
I ain't gotta talk to you. Just tell me where to be. Start the timer.
Lord have mercy.
And I do understand where y'all was saying that not everybody that talks away is away, but at the same time, there's a potential for them to be away as well. Because I know a lot of girls that was virgins, but hey, when you ask them do they read a lot, they ain't never said they was reading the Bible. They was reading Zane books. So depending on how your main vein was looking in the gray sweatpants, you might have been the first to take it, but she already had an imagination of how she wanted to go.
cookies after week. Stop it, cookies.
It is what it is.
hey, listen, bro. Let's get to these super chats, bro.
Where the money at? Where it at?
Oh, that boy Malik showing mad love today.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Malik for the $5. He says if child support alimony didn't exist, accountability would look totally different. Do y'all agree?
Facts.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
That's big facts. That's big
Yeah.
facts.
I bet you their jaw wouldn't get as tired as quick as it do.
Listen to him, man. This
Not.
Have you ever been swallowed up?
Serious today, but that was crazy.
I'm not
that was
feeding.
crazy.
I'm not feeding. I'm not
Okay.
feeding.
Not sometimes with it.
You ever been swallowed?
Yeah. I don't know why it's funny when you say it. Stop.
It's like, bro, he kept on going.
Bro, why you keep saying this shit, bro? Like,
You
we
ever
got
been
it.
swallowed up?
Have you ever gone through a time of drought and you just needed a swallow?
Swallowed.
Have you ever been swallowed up?
Swallowed up.
But anybody else got any final thoughts for tonight before we close it out, man?
Oh, there we go.
Mimi ain't never lied when she said that face card serving.
Period, Mimi.
315 or 185, we gonna survive.
Like it.
I get taller when I sit down
All right.
too.
I'm gonna apologize to Cookie. He said he said he French and he didn't mean it the way he meant it.
Oh,
I've been told.
Hey,
Yeah.
I apologize, Cookie. He said he French. He didn't mean it the way he meant it. My bad, bro. I thought you was trying to play me, bro. Got hella defensive.
I was like, I gotta go to cookies. That's
I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better, dog. I'm still learning this YouTube stuff.
Little
Bro.
Pepe. Yeah, man, little Pepe.
Actually, next time you go for more than 30 days, you got to check in because people was worried about you.
That's facts, bro. That's facts. You gotta check into the group chat at least like this, y'all. I'm straight. I'm good over here.
You guys. Sure.
You was about to have us on the back of a damn motorcycle taxi, combing the streets out there.
Last thing I'm gonna do is be on the back of a motorcycle. But yeah.
Hey,
we're gonna get our own motorcycles, dog.
I owned like 30 of them, and that was the only time I got pulled over. It was such a fucking scam.
That's their Ubers over. That's their Ubers overseas.
Yeah, they have like they do cars and stuff too. But yeah,
I mean, Mimi been to Nigeria, you know.
$3, $15 going.
You said you went to my page. You know I ride motorcycles, big ones too.
Well, big bikes.
Yeah, big.
I would say
expensive
something, but
ones.
I'm gonna keep it YouTube friendly.
Hey, Marcus ride the same type of bikes you ride, Mimi.
Marcus, you a Harley rider?
I don't have a Harley now. Let me not bullshit. I've got a little boy bike.
Big boy it out here. He said, "Shit,
Yeah.
I know you ain't got no little boy bike.
Oh
Lord. Yeah. No.
Hold on, Mimi. What you mean, little boy bike? Now, wait a minute.
He said a little boy bike. I'm
Hey.
thinking, maybe one of them little. We call them angry zippers.
Oh no.
I ain't gonna hold you. Mimi been kind of aggressive tonight. She
No,
been
I got
a little too much.
Oh, you talking
No, I got a B-Star, so I don't have a big Harley.
You know what they say about men with loud cars, it's overcompensating for. But let me be quiet because I don't want to be too aggressive.
Hey, you talking about when you say the bike? You talking about the crotch rockets?
Yeah, crotch rockets. See, I ride a Harley CVO Road Glide.
Yeah, no, she got big ass baggers on her page.
I'm a babe on a bagger, okay?
Mhm.
I got 99 problems riding bitch ain't
not
fun. That's
not about
driving around like
me.
She said her and the bike got
my motorcycle and my crotch rocket. That's what you're not about to do is attack me.
I'm just saying, you can go fast, but I can go long, okay?
Type shit. I hear you. I feel it.
Damn, talk dirty to me.
I go in style.
I'm loving today. Loving it.
I just go in style. You feel me?
Spicy.
No. I mean, we
I
like
mean,
your
you know, I gotta
influence.
live up to my reputation. You know what I'm saying? I'm an
Type shit.
experienced lady.
Yeah.
You know, I know how to bring the boys to the yard. You know what I mean?
Damn, I might call Shampoo and tell him to watch the stream.
Shampoo can't do nothing but sniff my chair. Okay, that's all he
Damn.
can do. All right?
Who is Shampoo?
You don't want to know, girl.
I'm not even here. I'm being talked about.
Actually, you gotta go to Anton's channel. So it's on it's a Q show on Anton channel. You would know who Shampoo is.
Yeah.
Trust me.
You ain't.
Hey, Ashley. You know this. You remember that Joe Budden? Remember that Joe Budden when he said, "Well, if you don't talk, is it smart for you?" Nah. What did he say? Would it be smart for you if I tell you to shut up? Would it be smart for you to say something?
No more. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You remember that one? Keep talking.
The only time I had really seen him was when we put him up on here. I don't watch him like that. When we put him up on here and he was about to fight that guy. That one is like the only time I ever have seen him.
This thing rolled on the internet for a while.
Or the person next to him, somebody was trying to fight.
Hill situation.
Yeah, that was the only time I don't really watch him.
Yeah, they were talking. Shit.
He wasn't on that one. It was an older one.
It was funny though what he said.
Yeah, Shampoo crazy here.
But yeah, I don't believe in taming women, but yeah, Mimi got them big bikes. So if you don't know how to fight, leave her alone.
Or shoot.
I am under the covering of
Nah,
several biker clubs. So
you ain't gotta shoot women. You just gotta show them that wash and dryer gap. You ain't gotta shoot them.
He said the wash and dryer gap.
A lot of dust in between there.
That's their favorite Grand Canyon.
Let me grab you by the back of the neck real quick. Let me learn you something real quick. Cause you talking a little bit too strong right now. Let me grab the back of that neck real quick.
Yeah, man. Women's favorite.
Man won't even need to do all that.
See, you tell your woman like, "Hey, I'm gonna take you to go see the Grand Canyon." You take her to the washroom. Put it between that gap.
You go a little bit sometimes. You know, y'all get a little bit out of hand. You feeling
Just a
yourself.
little, but the right one don't have to do too much. Where you're like, "Oop."
Listen, it ain't too firm. It's just a little bit. I'm whispering, like, hey.
Some women like it firm.
I'll need you to calm the fuck down. And you like, oh shit, hold on, Dad.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like
Like that's different. You know what I'm saying?
It look like we gotta take the rest of this stream to the Patreon. Mimi talking spicy.
Take that shit to the Patreon.
Listen, I am not a soft woman in that way. We'll just put it like that. Yeah, okay.
I don't like no whips and chains. Hey.
I mean, if you're not soft, that means you hard, like on the outside.
You remember? I don't know if y'all remember, but that was how me and Shampoo got into it because he was like, "You are not soft," and I was like, "I ain't gotta be soft for you."
Yeah, I saw that.
I went in. Yeah, I was like, "I ain't gotta be soft for your ass," and that shit turned him on. He was like,
Ash,
I like you."
Mimi was going in. I was like, "God, dog," she was turning red.
Shampoo
that's the white side.
That's just because she was getting passionate. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
Shampoo.
Passionate.
Shampoo old head. Shampoo, he a real old head. So some of the stuff he be saying is like real, like yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, but at the same time though, the thing is, faulting our East Coast people is, you know, hopefully they don't call me racist today, but when women get in that Latina mode, it stands for so I can't be mad at Shampoo.
Well, you never know what side you're gonna get from me. Just depends on the situation.
Oh, you saying it's Latina and black, right? Or Latina and white?
My mother's white and my father's black. Latino.
Okay, I got you. All right, cool.
So,
he Afro Latino.
Well, I can't say it. Well, I can't say shit. You know what I'm saying? My wife is Spanish.
Oh, then you know what time it is.
That
but
padlocks on the knife.
I'm from the South. I was raised around black people my whole life. Okay, my entire life. All right. So with that being said, yes, my mother is white. I'm white presenting or Puerto Rican or Latina presenting, but I don't know nothing about any of that. Okay.
Mimi, I could not tell you grew up around black people. That's crazy.
You couldn't? Oh wow.
Yeah.
There was someone did a whole entire video on me, a reaction video on me.
You really believe? See, that's how you believe shit.
Y'all know that Shaq, he did a whole reaction video, and he he could not figure out throughout the whole. And he said this, his brother said, if this woman is not black, or has black in her, it is a proven fact. She is proof that this can be taught.
I did see that.
Because he was like, I don't know, I can't tell, and I honestly I don't hear it. Y'all hear it, everybody else hears it. I'm from the South. I can't hear nothing. I feel like I talk very proper.
I hear hot water cornbread all
I'm from
day.
Mississippi, so I can definitely hear it.
From the South. I knew you was from the South as soon as
Yeah,
you.
we
I was
do
like,
that.
yeah.
As soon as you start talking, I know.
Yeah, I'm
I hear
definitely from the
steamed
South.
greens and hot water cornbread all through there.
Listen, I can cook some greens and not like Kamala either in the bathtub. Believe me, I know how to cook it the right way.
You wash your greens in the tub like Kamala.
All right. Somebody talking about let's hear her say the N-word. I've never said
Right,
the
with the
N-word
first
in
name
my life.
named
I don't
Colby.
have to. But I promise you, if you turn these cameras off and I had to say it, you wouldn't know who was saying it.
Type shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
watch your
for
mouth.
you guys, we're gonna switch the stream over to Patreon because
at this point, God damn. Hell yeah. Y'all getting all the back end conversations.
That's what the good stuff is.
Hey, chat, we
know,
appreciate
right?
y'all for pulling up and rocking with us tonight. Trolling from the comments and everything. We appreciate y'all.
Make sure
hit
y'all
that like
listen.
button, subscribe. Come
Definitely.
back next week. My man Courtney gonna be live tomorrow, same time, same place.
Yeah, pull up, man. Pull up.
Definitely check you out as we always do.
Facts. And if nobody else got anything, man, until next time, my good people, I'll holla.